Hello, everyone. I am your queen, Mel, and I'm joined again by my little Dav. This is the Coconut Corgi,
Greetings, everybody.
Aeros,
Pleasure to have joined.
Dawnbreaker,
Hello, everyone.
and Dronon.
Hello.
And now we can move forward. Nothing bad has gone wrong. We're going forward. Everything's working as planned. I didn't screw up at all.
Nope. Everything's perfect.
Ixion, make sure you cut that last bit out.
Just have a little dab chewing on the wires down below.
Ensure it is included.
Just keep this between us, it'll be our little secret. Nobody will ever know.
All right.
Meanwhile, everybody on YouTube, I suspect that there was something that happened beforehand.
So, where are we picking up off?
We are picking up with a brand new timeline.
Oh boy, so all right, we're starting from the fresh start, huh?
Yes. After we got the good ending with Lorem, with Pludav.
And also, don't forget to for the voicers over here.
Yep. Just making sure the game is running.
I was just about to say that too.
It's easier to start after the game is already running. That way I can just
Fair.
instead of having to go through all the options, I could just click stream this.
That's a bit of an odd quirk. Mel, we're seeing. Oh, there it goes.
You're seeing the Discord again?
We're seeing the Windows preview of it from the taskbar, but yeah, it's fine now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is with this game in Discord?
Again, it's GDI calls or direct draw. This game's using a very old rendering engine.
It's an oldie but a goodie, right?
Yep. I mean, before, this game was literally called Dragon Dating Sim before I went through a whole rework after it was partially kickstarted.
Oh, I like that.
I think that was a good idea too. Because this is more of a visual novel than just a blind, you date dragons. There's more to it, which is what makes it honestly a lot better. I like the story a lot.
And Remy looks a lot better. Like, if you looked at his original design, I mean, he was okay, but he looks a lot better in this one.
Yeah, but I like smooching dragons. Let's go smooch them.
There's actually a meme. They actually did a little meme pal with Maverick. It's like, this tag will never be dateable. And then it shows the new Remy. It's like, and he's spitting out coffee. Anyways, let us start. Timeline 3, I think this is? Yeah, it's timeline 3. Oh yeah, Shuna's not here. Continue your journey, Mel. Oh god, it's gonna be confusing when
on a separate date, but should we appear later?
Yeah.
Duty.
I know, it's gonna be confusing again when she takes over the system again.
That's me. I'm a detective.
Oh no, you're just installing a new personality or something.
Keep having to switch the personality cards. I woke from uneasy dreams looking at an unfamiliar ceiling. For a moment, I wonder where I was before the events of last night all came back to me. I had one hell of a bender last night.
Your alarm clock glows, babe. I love you, babe.
No, my alarm clock goes, hey, listen. Until I...
Familiar feeling. Peace.
Hey, listen! Hey!
Well, I was going to refer to Groundhog Day, but okay.
Yeah, I know. But my mind quickly thought to your stream last night. Alright, sorry.
Listen,
That wasn't playing. There was no game Dav was playing, so therefore there was no stream.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what you surely to titled it, by the way. There is no stream.
I was tempted, but then people probably wouldn't tune in because I've actually used that title before when doing technical testing. I had people go into my stream going, what is this? And they just see all this like scrambled nonsense flashing and a whole bunch of like weird rendering errors. And I'm like, no, there's nothing to see here. Don't look behind the curtain. I'm testing just different engine stuff.
I never played this
Don't
game,
look
but
behind the curtain.
honestly, for not being
Yes.
a game, it had a lot of feels.
One time somebody tuned in on my stream while I was testing the stream beans really early on. And they're like, oh my god, because there's like 30 dabs all over the screen at different sizes with different colorations and everything. And they're all bouncing at different intervals. There's like a dab army, and they're like, what did I turn into? I'm like, oh, don't watch.
It's the meeting of the devs.
He's secretly taking over.
There's like a comic book scene where it's like in Marvel there's like a whole multiverse, and and there was like a council of Reed Richards, which is like the leader of the Fantastic Four. So they're all like the same one. So that's what I'm thinking. Like instead of that, it's a council of dabs.
I think the unit should be a merper of dabs.
Yep, and Burp Davwyn's.
Anyways, after a good stretch, I looked around the room, illuminated by the sunlight coming in from the window. Outside, in the distance, the portal I had emerged from proudly stood on the peak of a small hill. Getting ready, I noticed something lying on the table. It was the note Remy had left for me, in case I needed anything. Along with his own home phone number and work number, there were also some numbers up for delivery of food and other necessities, as well as emergency and even janitorial services. He certainly thought of everything, even though I now had to wonder what a dragon plumber might look like. My musings were interrupted when the doorbell rang. When I opened the door, I was met by another dragon. Or rather, I was met by the system.
May I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
If we're going to do this run again to finish with Bryce, can I make the suggestion that we do Sebastian as well?
Or I will do a save before that because it will prevent me from doing what I had planned for this run.
Oh,
Yeah.
like when Draco suggested the save, so you can do two for
Yeah.
the price of one.
So I will do that. Sebastian actually,
So we'll
if memory serves, only has one like direct scene with Sebastian, and then there's like no further ones.
Yeah,
but
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
that branch is near the end of the game, though, right?
It doesn't have a branch near the end of the game. It's at the very beginning, actually, and that's it.
Okay, well, then we'll worry about that later. Go ahead, then.
Like you've seen this before. Skip the character selection. Yes, skip ahead to the character selection again. Wish. Bryce led me back to the apartment. Guess there wasn't really much need for me to do in the meantime, as I was spared the more arduous parts of the investigation. I should have been glad about this, now that I had an afternoon to fill. Yeah, this is the part where this is the only part where we can actually do a meeting with Sebastian. So you know what? I will do. If you want to do a Sebastian meeting, we will do a save here, and we can do that. And then we go back to my original plan. Hey, Sebastian. This is Mel. Huh. Just hung up. Because he's right outside the door. You're still here?
I'm still on the clock, you know.
Huh. Well, I'm glad you take my security so seriously.
Just doing my job, sir. Or madam.
Please don't call me sir.
Sorry, my bad. I haven't actually seen a human in flesh and blood before today, so it's kinda hard to tell.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
System, the game now knows you're female.
Oh, did you see that? There was a blush and then it actually faded.
Yep.
Eee. Okay, anyway, did you need anything?
It's pretty boring when I have to spend all the day all on my own. I don't really know anyone here yet, so I don't know where I could go or what I could do for fun.
Well, if it were earlier, I could have shown you around town and given you the tour, but it's getting dark outside, and I think most places are closed by now. Let me think. You like being outdoors?
Sure.
Oh, me too. What do you think about camping?
You want to go camping right now?
Well, it may not be my best idea, but I'm not sure there's much else we could do at this time.
Would it even be okay for us to just go outside?
I'm supposed to be guarding you. Technically, I'm still on the clock, but camping would be much more fun than you just staying inside and me guarding your door, don't you think? Besides, I'm supposed to accompany you wherever you go. You're not our prisoner, so of course you're free to go wherever you want to. If you wanted to spend a night outside and experience the countryside, not only could I not stop you, but I'd be obligated to. So, what do you say?
Ooh,
Sure. Sign
Sebastian,
me
talk about bending the rules.
Sebastian just became 1,000 times more awesome.
Yes.
Sure, let me just grab a few things. Well, here we are.
I'm surprised we even got a spot this late after what you told me.
With a member of the police force and someone who is important as you are, it's not really surprising. They probably regard it as an honor to be hosting us.
So, this is it? No tent or anything?
Oh, tent camping would have been a bit more complicated to set up at the last minute.
Oh. Is there any other form of camping?
Well, what you're seeing here is cave camping. Essentially, they're run like hostels, but you sleep in caves, like this one.
Then there's also spawn camping.
Oh, bad.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Well, if Reza was waiting at, or if they were waiting at the portal for Reza, that would be spawn camping.
Yes, that
Oh.
would.
No, babysitting Eggies is spawn camping.
No. Stop.
Oof.
Okay, that is more accurate.
Well, we at least got some furnishing. Could use a few sleeping bags, though.
If you wanted a comfy bed, you should have stayed in your room. This here is the real deal.
Oh, I guess that sounds great.
Yep, just us and nature itself.
We even have some natural lighting in here. So much for the real deal.
We could just sit in the dark if you'd prefer that.
Ooh.
No, I think this will do.
Have you ever gone camping before?
Well, not like this.
I see. You know, I was kind of nervous when I met you the first time.
I could tell.
It was quite a thing to hear that humans were going to visit our world, but when I met you and it turned out you were just like an ordinary person, that really threw me off.
Didn't you meet Reza before?
Actually, no. Everything about your visit is clouded in secrecy, so I didn't get to hear much about Reza from Maverick before I met you.
I see. Huh. So, are you one of those who expected me to act a certain way because I'm human?
Actually, that didn't have much to do with it. Any high-profile guest would have made me nervous, especially if I was in charge of keeping them safe.
Hey, Shadow's here.
Hi there,
Hey,
Skills.
Shadow.
Sorry about
Hi there.
It's alright. You're coming out quiet.
I had the microphone away from my voice here, or away from my desk here. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Guys, okay, because I'm using my cell phone. Should I switch back to my computer?
You're still sounding fine, but if you feel more comfortable switching back to your computer, you can take your time and do that.
Right. Yeah, I'm actually comfy. I'm snuggling with my little Dav.
Just in case viewers are wondering, she actually has a Dav plushie, like a real plushie of me.
I need a rough flush to cuddle when I don't have my revs here.
Yeah, you at least have the Proxin, or does Rav have Proxin still?
Rev has Proxid.
Ah.
Proxid is proxy Ravs, in other words. It's plushy Ravs. So Proxid.
I also happen to be the newest guy on the force, so I didn't exactly want this to turn into a career ender right there.
Well, you've been doing a great job so far. Don't worry about it.
Well, thank you. I'll do my best.
I'm sure of it. How long have you been on the force? They didn't assign a rookie to me, did they?
Just because I'm the newest guy doesn't mean I'm a rookie. It's been a few years now.
I suppose that means you don't get many new recruits.
Not here, at the very least. This is just a small town, so we don't really need them all that often. I got lucky when I got this position, because I figured there'd be more competition from the locals.
Locals? You don't live here?
Oh, well, I live here now, but actually I grew up in a small farming village that mostly consisted of runners like me.
Runners?
Oh, that's just what we call our species sometimes. We've got pretty powerful legs.
I can see that. Are there... Or sorry, I should have said that better. I can see that.
Ooh.
Are you gonna talk about his thigh, just like with Bryce?
I was gonna say, boy, damn, you're giving Bryce all this treatment, and Sebastian's just like cold cocked. Damn.
So, is Mel a leg lady? Is she into the thighs?
Nah, she's into the tails.
Yes, I'm more of a tail person. I like them tails. Are there many villages where the inhabitants are mostly the same species?
For sure. It's mostly smaller ones, though, because the bigger they get, the more variety you'll find.
See.
I only have my hometown to compare, but from what I've heard, there are other villages that are fairly similar. They can only survive like that if they lead much simpler lives, or if they focus on a certain industry that a species is good at.
So your species is good at farming?
Better than the earth dragons, at least, even though they come in handy pulling the plows.
Well, why did you decide to become a police officer?
I just wanted to see what's out there beyond our vegetable fields, and if whatever there was like the stories I'd heard.
That was a hard sentence. I mistook it for a few things too.
Well, is it?
Oh yes, it's been great.
Now that you mention it, I don't really know much about this town either.
Well, what would you like to know?
Oh, what can you tell me about the people?
They're a friendly bunch. Well, for the most part. Of course, I also meet some unpleasant fellows in my line of work, but luckily those seem to be the minority. There was also a bit of a culture shock when I initially came here, with all the different species living here together, but my police training took care of that.
What can you tell me about the land?
The land? Well, I hear they have fertile soil. Not as fertile as my hometown, though.
I was talking more if they have any sort of industry at all.
Oh, I see. Well, this town is actually quite unique because even though it's fairly small, it has its own production facility. With that, we basically have our own full production chain.
So your one factory is everyone's pride and joy here?
In a way, yeah. It makes us fairly independent and keeps everything local.
You gonna ask about Bryce?
What's it like to work with Bryce?
He kind of took me under his wing when I came here, and I've been working with him ever since. Pun not intended.
But he doesn't have wings.
Yeah, he doesn't have wings. The pun doesn't work.
Well, good thing it wasn't intended. Damn.
Right?
Hey, at least I tried, okay?
I found it a bit weird
Flap,
since he doesn't have
flap.
wings. I found it a bit weird that the big shot himself had to show the country bumpkin the ropes, though. I thought he saw it as a challenge, or that he wanted to scare me away, but honestly, he's been great. Everyone here trusts him a lot.
I heard there's a great body massage.
What's it like having so many different species on the force?
Compared to my hometown, it's been quite an interesting change. On one hand, you get all kinds of different people with all kinds of different strengths, abilities, and backgrounds that can make your work so much easier. On the other hand, it also creates all kinds of new problems that I never would have expected. I won't forget the first time I had to follow a shoplifter who also happened to be a flyer.
Ooh, that would be a problem.
Yeah.
Do you have any special recommendations or secrets I should know about this town?
Oh, there's Funny Hatch in the park over there.
There's a weird
Secrets?
portal here.
This town doesn't really have any secrets. Not that I know of, at the very least.
So the underground lab doesn't count?
Maybe you just don't belong in the inner circle yet. Maybe you haven't joined the secret society and who chant for the greater good.
We accept him, one of us. We accept him, one of us.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Gooble gobble, gooble gobble.
Okay, let Drone do his part.
I think as a member of the police force, I'd get to see everything there is to see. Either way, I don't think there's anything that special about our town. But, hey, I'm not the only one who's been new here. Well, what are your impressions? Good? Bad? Ugly?
Clint Eastwood.
Well, it's been fun so far, minus the murders.
Fun! That's not something I'd expect you to say after we showed you a corpse on your first day.
My corpse? What?
You a corpse.
I know. Sorry.
That'd be the dead nuts on the. That'd be the dead nuts. That'd be an acorn corpse.
Hey, if Bryce said it had to be done, then it's part of the job, right?
I'm not sure if it was a good idea by Bryce to take you to the crime scene, though. I know he's a hands-on guy, but that really was a bit much. Pun not intended.
Well, if you need my help, I'm glad to give it. Fostering goodwill and all that.
Well, at least you don't seem to be traumatized from the experience.
I've seen it all before.
You have no idea how bad it is on the other side.
Anyway, how about some fun?
What kind of fun are you talking about?
Oh, this hat, it's so itchy. I brought some playing cards, a staple for any camping trip.
I see. What are we playing?
Just a little game called Bastion Breach. Ever heard of it?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be strip poker.
What would we stripping off him besides his hat?
I was gonna say, the only thing he can take off is his hat. It's like, I win!
Whose can't say I have.
You'd have to have
no.
quite the handicap.
Boo. We often play it in the break room to pass the time. It's good fun, though things can get quite heated sometimes. Let me go over the rules.
Sure.
3 hours later.
As you can see,
Oh wow, they
each
weren't
of us-
kidding.
As you can see, each of us starts with cards all of a given suit in their hands. You're diamonds, and I'll be hearts.
Why are the cards have people on them? You think they'll have a
Oh.
dragon?
the
Again, you know why.
last two comments though. You've got my heart
Oh,
already,
I
and
think the
you
middle
stole
one is
all
the
those
better
hearts, didn't you?
Yes. How about the cute one? Do a cute one.
Just in case.
Also, yes, I do
And there she
recommend
goes for the
saving
save
here
button.
because
So Sebastian
this-
looks down.
I do recommend saving here because once he done's explaining it, you can basically cheese it like you do with Jade Empire. You basically win, and if you don't, you basically reload and you can figure out which card he plays to which.
Well, I've never played Jane Empire, but I got what you're saying though. You got my heart already.
Is that so? Anyways,
Oh cool, you get to see his paw!
what you see in the center is the middle row, which is a line of shuffled cards from another suit. This way, each game is going to be unique since the middle row always changes between games. Now, this is how the game works. We'll play a round for each card in the middle row, starting with the one you see at the very left.
Wait, my left or your left?
During each round, we both decide which card to play and put it there face down, like this. Once we've both played a card, we flip them over. The highest card wins the round, and whoever played it gets a point. To clarify, 2 is the lowest card, and King is the highest. The Ace is a special card. It beats every face card, but it will lose against any number card.
That's right.
Now, the card from the middle row also counts, so it's possible that neither of us will get the point for a round.
In other words, you have to play higher than the middle card.
If there is a tie, no clear winner between the 3 cards, or the middle row has the highest card, no player gets the point for that round. However, the next round will give the winner an extra point to make up for it.
Oh wow. This is an actual real game?
I think so.
At the end, the player with the most number of points wins the game. Did you get all that?
Yes, let's get started.
Let's get it started.
So, this game is all about bluffing and mind games. We can always see what cards have been played, so each of us knows exactly what the other player has left. Alright, are you ready?
Sure.
I would resave now.
Yeah.
Because
Don't
it's after the tutorial.
Don't worry, I'll go easy on you. Take all the time you need to make your selection.
Round 1.
Intimidation.
Round 1.
A 5 for the first card makes for an interesting start.
Are the cards always the same, or they do change for game or playthrough?
It's always static.
Ah,
He always plays the same for each game.
so you can always. So wow. So if so you can probably predict how to win.
Yes. So here's the thing. That's what you want to save over again, because you'll figure out what he plays based on the cards, and you basically beat him every time.
Well, you could try to surpass it and play something higher, but if I'm going to do the same, you don't
Do
know
you
how
want to
high I
win?
would. You don't know how high I would go to not only beat the 5, but your higher card as well.
My main question though is, would you want to beat Sebastian?
Yes. It creates a better ending.
Mel,
Ah.
since we know that you want to beat Sebastian, and looks like Shadow's pretty versed at this game, do you want him to help you guide this game, or do you want to go blind?
I'm going in blind. Well, I mean, I've done this before. It's been so long, so it's technically still blind.
The last time I played this game was again 4 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, we
But
should
I
say
know that but the tip is to basically see how he plays the game, reload, and then beat him that time, and then do the same thing for the next one.
Alternatively, you could count on me trying to beat a higher card and play a low one instead, thus making me waste mine. What's it going to be, Mel?
saving.
I'm making a quick save here just so that way I don't have to go through all the text again.
There you go.
As you can see, I played a lowly 2 just to see what would happen. Getting to know your opponent and their tendencies is just as important as analyzing potential moves and strategies.
Well, lucky for us, we're a time traveler.
A tie. I guess we both tried to do the same thing here.
That was a good play for the first round, though, by the way.
Now wait, I have a question. Since they can see... Well, you can see each
there's
other's
Sky.
hands, so
That's
can't
Sky.
they tell what you... Can't they tell what you played just by the gap in your cards?
Yes,
They can.
and so can we, because it's the same. Because it's 2 is on the same side for both of us.
Everybody's cards are in order except for the middle row. So you know he basically said it's you can see exactly what's been played. So you can say, okay, so he only has 2 face cards left and I have 3. So I can probably burn one on the higher card to get that one instead. Or
but I
I can
mean-
bait out a tie and get a lower card on the next one and make him waste 2 face cards.
If all of his cards... if I can see all of the cards laid out in front of him, then when he puts a card face down, it doesn't make sense because I already know that it's a 2.
No, the cards are in the same order. You just don't see them.
Mm-hmm. What's going on is we play it both at the same. We make our choices and we play it. Both players play it at the exact same time.
Exactly.
Like playing war, you flip it over.
Okay. Anyway, the king presents us with an interesting conundrum, especially when getting him early when most cards are still available. I'll let you figure this one out, though.
Well, we're going to play an ace, but I don't want to waste mine right away.
The problem is, though, is that the ace beats all face cards, but it loses against a number.
So you can play a number card probably if he's gonna play an ace.
But the problem is, though, is that if the middle row gets a tie, nobody gets the point, but it adds another point to the next card. So technically, you have 1 tie. So if you can make a second tie, and basically you bait out the higher card, or you bait out his higher cards at the start.
But it also means that the ace itself in the middle row is essentially unbeatable. All you can do is either lose...
No, it's
Nope.
no. You play
Nope.
a number card.
Oh, that's right, the number cards. The number cards can go
Yes.
over it.
Yes.
So
Okay.
you can bait out a high card with the ace, or play a low number card and still win against the ace.
That's the one where you can waste your 2 on.
He always plays a 2 for the first round.
Looks like a tie. Of course, the only card that beats a king is the ace, but playing it here would be a rookie mistake. It's definitely a safer play to just get rid of a low card here.
Very good time. Very good play. That was a very good play. Very smart play.
Well, we don't get text, so I can't quick save here.
That's all right. You've already saved. So you just remember how to play it the next time, because you understand that he plays a 2-3 the first 2.
No, what you could do if you lose the game, take a screenshot so you can have a screenshot and see how exactly he played.
but he got 3.
My point.
So he burned his 10, so you can get a jack on this one if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yep.
Don't worry, you can still win.
So it's 4-0 right now. Five to 0.
Nice. It's not looking too great for you. This is the halfway point, so now it's really going to get serious. Anyone can still win. Interesting.
I knew it. I knew this was going to be an ace play here.
Good play.
Still has
I
a-
would keep your low card here. I would
5?
I would do a 5 here because he's probably going to wait for his king is probably going to play on the 9. Aha!
No.
Yeehaw.
So I think he's won this round here.
Yeah, he has got a lot more points than me. There's no way I
Darn.
can keep up.
So play the 3 here.
Yeah, this game is pretty much over.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
won.
No time.
Hang on, hang on, hang on,
Mhm.
hang on.
Might as well see what he plays.
Yes.
Yeah, and memorize the cards. At least take a screenshot.
And just see what he says.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. Sorry to say this, but you just lost.
Yeah, I noticed.
Guess I can't help it. I'm just that good.
You beat someone who's played this for the first game ever. Congratulations.
Ooh, salty.
Well, don't be such a poor sport about it now. Maybe you'll win next time.
If there ever is such a thing.
I'll just put these away.
Yeah.
Wow,
so
that was salty.
This
No
is how
rematch?
he soured. Yeah. See, this is how he sours the. This is how Sebastian gets soured. So if you reload that quick save, and you figure out what he plays, it gets the better version of this.
I guess your character's a better winner than a very sore loser.
They're very sore loser. They're very, very sarcastic and sardonic at the start.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm technically a pretty sore loser myself.
Looks like a tie. Of course, the only card that beats the king is ace. So...
Yeah, we know what he says here. Or what he plays
But
for.
I think he played the jack here. There you go.
Your point.
Now, he plays the queen here, if I remember correctly.
Nice.
Guess I should start playing seriously.
I would bait out a high card from him. Play the 4 or the 5. Actually, play the 4. Because you can't beat a 4, 3, or 2 with that. So there you go.
Nice.
You baited out a face card from there. Now this is the ace, so you play a low card.
Yeah. My lowest would be with a 5.
Damn, you're better than I thought. Are you sure you haven't played this before?
Okay, so he's got 2 high cards he's already burned. So he's only got 2 high cards,
Mhm.
and every single one of your cards are higher than his at the end of the 5.
Yeah. He's still the king, but I could play. But I know to play the ace and the queen, so
Yep. So play the jack on the jack. There you go.
This is the halfway point.
Nope.
Now it's really going to get serious. Anyone can still win.
I think he plays the A. I think he plays the king or the ace here. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay. So now he's going to play his high card here. So play a low 6. Okay.
Yeehaw.
Now you can beat him on every single draw after this. So if you go with the 8 here. Okay.
Tie? Okay.
Yep. Now go with the 7 here. Okay.
This is getting interesting.
And now I can go 10 here.
And with the 9. And you should win.
All right, that's it. Seems like you won, fair and square.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I went easy on you. You know that, right?
Yeah, sure. And I got the achievement. You are a winner. I almost read it as "you are winner," like the bad big rigs.
The winner is you.
Winner is
Yeah,
you.
winner.
No, it's your winner. You won
I
a
just
game of
answering
Bastion
fire in
Breach.
chat.
Congratulations.
Okay, yep.
Fair and square.
Completely fair and square.
I'll just put these away.
Looks like a fun game.
What? A rematch?
Oh, maybe some other time. It's getting kind of late now.
See?
Oh, if you say so.
Hey, maybe next time you could teach me a human card game.
Sure.
Maybe we should get some sleep now. I imagine it'll be just as busy tomorrow as it was today. Let's not forget I'll have to get up early to report about all this.
Don't leave out the part where I totally won.
Wow.
Or a winner,
You
too.
wish.
Sore either way.
So, how do you like your bed of rocks?
It's pretty cold.
I suppose it takes some getting used to.
A blanket would have been nice at the very least.
I could warm you up.
Ooh.
Aw. Good runner.
Not sure it would be safe to keep the fire burning overnight.
You're right, but I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, I see.
Who's gonna be the big spoon?
Either way, the only blanket I can offer is me.
And squish.
Take it.
Well, I'll take it.
All right then. Is that better?
Claws.
Sure.
Find the claw. Ow!
And,
What?
yeah,
picture?
unfortunately, it doesn't go any further. No, there's no picture. I'm sorry,
But
Corgi.
that is good, and that is the good ending of his character line.
I'm sorry, Corgi. You've been denied.
They need to illustrate this game more.
Sorry.
Well, the protagonist doesn't have any official art, as far as I know.
They just put legs sticking out or something. I don't know.
One of those YCH ones.
I was gonna say, you already went with Lorem. Did you end up seducing Bryce then too, or no?
We did well because we didn't say before. We didn't go all get all the way. So
Let
So-
them make it up tonight.
Yeah.
yes,
Do you
we
need my encounter for any of the other endings, or do you do that off stream?
Hmm?
Do you need my ending for any of the endings, or
No, it's a bonus.
yeah.
okay?
Once again, I found myself within the police department, which seemed oddly quiet for this time of day. Didn't take me long to spot Bryson's office.
Hey, Mel. What's up?
Oh, nothing much, but you told me to contact you if I could remember anything that might help with the investigation.
Yes, that's right. What do you have for me?
I'm not sure if it's worth mentioning, But I have known Ransom for a couple of years, so I know some things about his personality.
Let me set my coffee down. Give me a second. I see. Well, that's actually more helpful than you might think. Mannerisms, habits, all kinds of things would be useful to add to his profile and, well, to get a better idea of him.
He's a human, and he has fingers, and he thinks he's better than everybody else. He has a gun, and he kills people.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Well, that is a bit unfortunate, now isn't it? You know what? I'm actually just about done here for the day. But if you want to discuss it over a beer or something, I'd be more than happy.
Is he gonna fast track over him getting drunk?
Let's go then.
All right, let's go. I know just the place. Here we are.
And there we are.
There's the system.
Okay.
Looks like you've seen
Does
this
anybody
before.
else notice that his character is actually like the back of the bar is actually bleeding through his character?
Oh, it is.
No?
You can look.
Yeah, it kind of
Okay.
is.
What's that?
He looks kind of ghost-like to me because I'm just like,
Oh yeah, he's transparent. I thought that was just a drawing issue on Discord.
Yeah.
What? I'm not seeing on my end.
But see, on
Yeah,
Twitch,
it's
on
a
Twitch,
drawing
he's
issue on.
fine, but on here, he's
Yes.
like,
It's a
Oh,
drawing
wow.
issue on Discord. Again, it's
Oh,
using
okay.
direct draw. It's not drawing correctly.
okay.
It's so weird.
I thought it was because he was fading in.
Skip ahead.
Yeah, he was fading in, and it skipped the frame of it and finishing fading in.
All right. You know what? I'm sorry. The whole contest thing was a stupid idea, and I shouldn't have suggested it. Especially not to you.
Okay, I just have to say something. Look at the background. There is a lady's purse and a human dress on the wall.
It is a shoulder
raincoat.
bag. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Mr. Bag and a raincoat.
And why is there a human like jacket or dress? Explain
It's a
that.
coat. It's a raincoat. You know, a water cloak.
Is it a cloak?
Actually, I wonder if that's actually the. I wonder if that's the PC.
Could be.
The
Yeah, that's
satchel
probably
with the
that's probably
inventory
for
and
that's
the- and
probably
the code.
for that's probably for the
It could
PC,
belong to the
yeah.
PC. Yeah, the main character's cloak.
Okay, okay, that'll make sense to me. I'm just curious.
Dang it! I you interrupted the right. I was gonna say contest. We had a contest last night. It was also a blur. I remember we reached the bar, and then all of a sudden we're here. What happened?
Yeah, when he gets drunk, he talks like Patrick Warburton or something.
All right, give me a second, real quick.
Okay. Well, it's my line right now, anyways.
Come on.
Well, it's not like you forced me to participate, so I suppose I share some of my I share some of the blame. Also, I seem to be a little bit still.
Well, I see you're hungover. You know what? Let's just pretend the whole thing never happened.
Deal. Also, I'm not hungover. I just have this condition called fat tongue disease. Not sure if you heard of it.
It makes me seem perpetually drunk.
Wait, hang on. What? Damn it, where's my watch? What time is it?
I don't know. My watch doesn't tell time.
10-2. Tend to your own business. You get a watch.
It's sunlight o'clock.
Stupid in the morning.
Yeah, I really should get going, or I'll be late for work again. You remember how to get back to your apartment from here, right?
I just go out the door, take a left, and then take a right. No, wait, it's another left. I think so.
Left, right, up, down, up, down.
A B start.
Yeah.
No. I go north, south, north, south, then forward. Damn it, no, I was. Oh, damn it! Totally forgot how to do the Lost Maze again. the classic LZ Lost that forest part.
Personally, I would have just taken 4 lefts.
All right. Guess you should be going as well, kiddo. Maybe I'll see you some other time.
I'm not a kid.
Yeah, get out of my house.
Oh,
Who is that dragon?
Wait,
That's the waiter. That's
Oh,
hold
the
on.
waiter slash friend of Bryce's.
hold
I
on.
think it's Victor is his name.
What?
I could have sworn I loaded it at the first choice. What the hell? I thought we could still get 2 choices. What? For the first day, I was supposed to get 2 choices.
Yeah,
you got
Sebastian and
you got
Bryce.
Bryce's.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you
never reloaded.
I
You
did
never
reload.
reloaded.
I did.
No.
No, the only time you reloaded was during the game. Was during the card game.
No, I
Probably
went to
had
the
the
load
menu
screen
open, but
here.
you never went because but you never reloaded though.
It was on your next page. It wasn't on this page.
No, it was on this page. Next page would have been over here. Because these are it says October 5th over August 5th over here. It does show the dates.
I see an August 21st right there.
That's the card game.
Yep.
Ah,
Oh no,
It
wait,
was-
these are the quick saves. That's the problem. I loaded from the wrong spot. There we go.
ah.
No, Bryce, no.
There we go. I'll just skip forward. Fast forward. there we
Now what?
There we go. Now,
Look, Sebastian's there again.
I'm gonna do
Sauna.
I'm gonna do the other option I wanted to do, which is we're gonna meet with Anna, which I was gonna have Shinona voice Anna this time around because I think Shinona does fit Anna more, but but Corky, if you'll do the honors.
No, am my voice coming through okay? Because I'm on my phone, or should I switch to my microphone?
You're still coming
fine to
through
me.
pretty good.
Okay.
If your battery's life is good, sure.
Oh no, my phone's plugged in. I'm good. I'm just chilling.
All right. She told me to meet her here. Said meet me here. Yes, I'm gonna meet myself.
I haven't had an out of body experience here.
She created a clone of me with the drop of blood she took.
It'll turn into the Spider-Man episode where they're pointing at each other. Hey, you! I know you.
She told me to meet.
oh, this is the easiest walkabout I've ever had.
She told me to meet her here, so she's got to be around here somewhere. The production facility had many different wings, covering everything from research to processing. In addition to production, it was easy to get lost if you didn't know where you were going. I heard some commotion in the distance, and when I approached, I was surprised to see not only Anna, but Remy as well. They seemed to be in the middle of a heated conversation. I thought it would be inappropriate to approach now, so I remained several pieces back, out of their field of vision. But still close enough to be able to make out their words.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
We have heard the rumors.
Okay, is she kind of nerdy? Let's see here.
She's a bit full
Angry.
of herself right now. She's angry, but she's also a very sultry and controlling kind of person.
I get it.
Okay, sultry. I can do sultry. Go ahead.
But right now she's angry.
So you come to me on the basis of rumors? Is that how you operate? What do you want from me?
Professor McGonagall.
This is not the first time you've been in trouble, you know. They might not be so lenient with you this time.
don't know what you're talking about.
Consider this a warning. You should proceed carefully for your own good.
If you wanted to threaten me, at least you could have done so to send someone more intimidating. You may be larger than I am, but even I can see that you're just a big coward. You wouldn't dare to put your dirty claws on me.
I wouldn't. I'm here as a courtesy to you, not to threaten or intimidate. Do with that information whatever you wish. You know, we'll be back, and if you find anything, there will be consequences.
If they find anything.
Oh, if they find anything, there will be consequences.
Do you think I care?
This attitude of yours isn't very helpful.
Neither are you.
Well, I said what I came here to say. Good luck.
Whatever.
Remy turned to leave and started walking in my direction. I ducked behind a pillar, and when he went past, I wasn't sure if he'd seen me. Either way, he left, and I was safe to approach now. Hey Anna.
Hi, Mel. Wait, how long have you been there?
Not very long, no.
Nothing that matters much anyways. It's just as part of the course for me.
Oh, I know Remy. What's the problem?
The nerve of that guy! He'd probably be so uptight looking for that thing with his girlfriend a few years ago. But I just don't care about him. And his superiors, they're the problem. They don't like me doing my research. They cite their traditions and values, claiming those are what kept us alive so long.
Oh, you're cutting out there, Corgi.
Wow, that was really bad.
Oh no, come back.
Oh wait, am I cutting out?
Yeah, you're starting to cut
Yeah.
out now.
Constantly.
Hold on, let me switch to my computer. I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll give you. Alright, I forgot to keep switching.
I don't think Sultry matches Anna whatsoever until
Well-
very late.
Yeah, she's sultry during certain points.
She's sultry when she wants something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one would be accurate.
She's extremely manipulative.
Yeah, I kind of missed a piece of loop there with the argument earlier. I'm still trying to digest what they were even arguing about.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm at my PC now, so should be a little bit better connection.
I'm
The
assuming
earlier-
they must have been arguing about the blood sample.
The earlier thing,
Rob.
Remy was there trying to warn her about something. He didn't specify what, and she was just tired that he was there warning her and taking it as a bit of an attack.
She was taking it personal. He was trying to be friendly.
He was trying to give because she's been in trouble with their bosses before.
If anything were to change, it would obviously fracture the base of society is built on. It would cause it to collapse, tear apart. It'll tear apart families and allow hell to break loose.
Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Also, someone
There's a
poked me.
question for you in the chat, by the way.
No, poking in for a mo, but I do have a question for you. So, who is so wise the way of drakes? May I? Sure. Go ahead. Ask your question.
Jeopardy theme intensifies.
Well, remember there is a chat delay. There is a stream delay too. So that, and it could be different. It could be different between people.
Oh, I see. Little Discord has a question for you.
Yeah, in stream chat. Then again, also not sure how long the question is.
I was gonna say we could probably continue with a few lines. I'll keep an eye on it.
Now it's Eric. Dragons, wyverns, small turks, and noodle dragons. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, wyverns, easterns.
And I think there's runners too, like raptors.
No, he's referring to our traditional real world that the game wins.
Oh, worm is literally dragon in general. You're probably thinking of landworm. A landworm is a dragon, like a western dragon minus the wings.
It's
there's another version. Oh,
I was gonna say that it's technically a change of the original term called a lindworm, which is again
lindworm is another thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's the other iteration of worm where it's basically a European, but without the front legs, so just the hind legs and the wings.
That would be a wyvern.
Oh, that's a white. Oh,
Yeah,
never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Allow me to explain. Worm by itself, WYRM. That is the multilingual word for dragon in general. Because in most languages, especially ancient languages, dragon and snake is the same word. And snake in most languages is also the same word as worm, WORM. So what happened is the language mutated over years, and WYRM, WYRM, stands for dragon, aka battle worms.
Yeah, that's right. Ugh.
Yeah,
I think worm is a catch-all term for any kind of dragon. However, it usually has the connotation of implying a Western or Mayan type dragon, simply because they're the ones who made the word.
Now, I mean, there are snake-like dragons, like again the lindworm, or the more modern interpretation, the landworm, which is just a snake with a dragon's head, essentially.
Yeah, well, no, landworm is a western minus wings.
Yeah.
The snake minus wings is just called a serpent worm.
Well, when I mean modern, I mean D&D modern.
Ugh, no, don't use D&D. D&D completely botched everything.
I know, but that's what everyone goes by now because again,
Not me. D&D. They messed up every single fantasy creature imaginable in that book. They couldn't even get humanoids right. They couldn't even get like nymph, fae, dryad. They couldn't get any of those right.
But the point is, I'm saying is, most people outside of those who dug past it will just think of that when we say those things, because that's the modern era we live in.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, there's lots of different words for the different species of dragons, but worm by itself, WYRM, is the generic term for dragon in general. The other two would be just Draco or dragon, battle worm, or the drag, which also is dragon, which is where we got drag from, drag.
Or draconic, or draconic, right?
Draconic is Latin, so Latin version of drag, yeah.
Anyways, let us continue with the dragon.
Dragons are as dragon does.
At least you believe those old timers who keep repeating these phrases. And all this nonsense because of my research, valuable research that could save lives, mind you.
He's not wrong. What kind of research are we talking about?
Dragons.
I could show you sometime. But we're here to have fun, right?
Whoa.
Oh, I thought you wanted to show me, since you said you were both biology and sorry. Let me restart that. Ooh, fat tongue disease again. I thought you wanted to show me, since you said we were both in biology and all that. Unless you're referring to a different kind of biology.
Ooh. Sure. After doing this all day, you have to excuse me for not wanting to talk about it even more. Wasting my time with that guy was just another setback. Not that I don't already have more than enough work I have to do. Even right now, I'm supposed to be working overtime.
I saw.
Mel, you just
Ooh,
got
thank
a
you for the
donation.
donations there,
Yes.
Small Chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
very much for
Which
the
is-
tip.
That helps a lot.
Yeah. Actually, Mel, maybe there's a good time to remind people one of the reasons why we're doing this stream.
Yes. A reminder again. Main reason why we're doing the stream? Oh well, other than it's fun, is because we are trying to bring more attention to the. I'm wording this badly now. I am trying to. My aim is also to get some donations to help me get out of student loan debt, because right now I have defaulted with my student loan, and I have until October, unless I get permission to push it back further, to pay it off in full. So any
so
little
time
bit.
is getting pretty short, huh?
Mhm.
I missed the part on the chat. How much was donated?
Yeah, 60.
239.
Yeah.
Wow.
So any little bit helps. And
From the bottom of our hearts, Small Chaos, that is a very generous donation. Thank you.
yes, once again,
Yes,
thank
yes.
you, my friend. Small Chaos is also Little Discord. It's
Oh, Small Chaos is Little Discord. Thank you
Yes.
very much, Little Discord.
just another way of saying the same name.
Yeah,
Oh, you
actually,
think about
yes.
it, Little Discord, Small Chaos. Oh, that's very clever.
Not to start picturing Little Discord as like a tiny version of Discord from Mehlahphuse. It's not the same. Well, I guess you could give me the tour another time then.
Oh, I will. And thanks for the blood, by the way. The results aren't in yet, but I'll let you know when they are.
I hope you don't like softies. You are a softie. And don't tell me you don't like softies. I know you like softies. So more on the soft body kind of way, but
Oh my.
Oh my.
I'm not taking that back. Nope, I can't take it back. It's on the internet now. Everyone has heard it.
So you love the soft and little squishies? Mm? Who's my little squishy now?
Oh, anyways, I'm not sure. Did you get the line? Okay, right.
Yeah, I read the line.
I'm sorry. I just
They're gonna expose themselves. Ew.
okay. Oh, good. I'm just curious about the results as you. I'm just as curious about the results as you are.
No, you aren't.
I am. I'm way curiouser than you are.
Curiouser? Is that even a word?
It is. Since an author popularized its use where I come from.
Then I am way more curiouser than you are.
Whoa.
Not if I am curiousest.
Oh, excuse me for a moment. I'm a sweet for the English language. At this rate, why don't you just say you're the most curious?
Curious arrest.
I'm not,
Curious. I'm weeping for the English language here.
I'm not sure. I'm not a linguist. Are you?
Not exactly. I have a way with words. My tongue is quite skilled. So I hear.
In what way?
Wouldn't you
She's
like to
into
know?
She's into pasta. She's a linguinist.
Oh.
Let me read the line. Some might even say cunning.
In any case, if you have to work overtime today, does that mean I should wait for you, or you want me to come back another time?
Neither. I think my break should start right about now.
What a lucky coincidence.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, where are we going?
I don't know where you are going, but I think I need a coffee or 5. You can tag along if you like.
It would be my pleasure.
We'll see if it'll be mine.
You cut off at the little bit at the end there. You came out a little too quiet.
Oh, sorry. We'll see it'll be mine as well. I thought it was too loud. I turned my mic down a little bit. There we go. I hope you brought your own money, though, because I'm not sharing.
I didn't, but everything I purchased is taken care of by my ambassador status.
Nice. Actually, that opens up some very interesting possibilities.
It might, but I'd rather not to do anything too fishy. I don't want to raise any suspicion, you know?
Good point. Well, let's go then.
After you, milady.
Ooh.
Nora.
Well, here we are at cafe.
Ah, finally. I can't wait to get some coffee into my system.
Sounds like a lot of people I know. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Why don't you tell me who wants to take her this time? I'll shadow.
Where are you?
This is why I was hoping. The other reason why I was hoping Shinoda would be.
Well, she said that she was after supper and she made a timer for herself.
I
Dad,
know.
maybe if you ping her, is she online
No,
or is she still out?
she's been invited out. So
Oh yeah, she's out. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna vote Davwyn to fill the role.
I'm gonna vote Shadow.
Dev.
Shadow's very
Man.
good.
So we
I
got one.
can't hit it. I can't register even close to her.
So we got one for
So,
Dev,
I
one
want
for
to hear-
Shadow.
Perhaps I could.
Okay. Here's
do
my
voice
logic.
well enough.
Here's my logic.
Mhm.
Dav is cute, and Adine is cute.
Ow.
That's my logic behind this.
But Shadow's pretty good at voices. Shadow, can you do something?
All right, how high do you want it?
Well, wait. Don, what were you gonna say?
You know, I was thinking that maybe I could throw my voice at this.
Go for it.
Go fart? Oh.
No. Stream. Stream. Who do you want to voice? Who do you want to voice
Why don't we
Undyne?
both try and see how it sounds, so we can vote?
No.
Read
The
off
stream has to
this-
vote
this
now.
line,
We're
right?
putting it to the stream now. Do we have Dav? Do we have Dawn? Or do we have Shadow
Yeah,
voice
let's do a
ending?
stream vote.
All right, I'll do a poll. 1 sec. How do you spell Adine?
Edine.
It's on the stream.
Yes, but I can't see it.
Oh my god. You're not even watching the stream? Ugh.
No, it's
I have to watch Discord side, otherwise I can't
Can't
see
believe
things
it.
in time.
Oh.
yeah, it's because I all tabbed.
I have 2 windows. I can see both.
I have
I
two
only have
windows, but I have
one.
everything on one because I'm special.
Well, I've got two windows as well. So.
Now, do you have 2 monitors?
I do.
Yes.
I have twin 27-inch 144p monitors at 165 hertz.
I was gonna say.
Who is it supposed to be? Dawnbreaker, myself, and Shadow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, guys, you just got a minute.
All right, let's vote.
It sucks I can't see the vote on my phone. I can see it in OBS, so I switched to that, but I can't see it on my phone. It's dumb.
Oh yeah, if you're in, yes, I am cuddling in the middle of me. It's so that people can recognize, because when I stream, I'm the Davplush. So when I'm not the streamer, people can go, oh, it's that Dirk.
And Dav's cuddling up to me because I'm the minus. Dav's my little Dav. I leave my relation wing over Dav.
I wish I had someone to cuddle up with.
Aww.
I don't have any more bits.
You're trying to use bits to push it.
Oh no!
Right.
I was gonna move my vote to Shadow because I voted for Davwyn, but then he got steamrolled by a whole 1 point.
Oh. Odds
So my vote
Dawn.
goes to Shadow.
Flip.
Odds is Dawn. Evens Shadow. Oh, that's a 9. Dawn.
All right. And bit of a country voice, correct?
Oh, that's what everyone's giving her. So sure, go, keep going with it.
Hello, Mel. Nice to meet you again.
Oh, hey, Andine.
There. Who's your companion?
Can't you just take my order?
Well, I apologize. Let me try that again. Welcome to our establishment. My name's Andine, and I'll be your waitress today. Now, what can I bring you to?
I'll have a coffee.
Thank you. And what can I bring the esteemed gentleperson on the other side of the table?
Just bring me just a soda, please.
Bring me a beer. Yes.
No problem. I'll be right back.
What's her problem? I'm here to order something, not to chit-chat with the employees.
She's rough on the edges, but she is a good person underneath.
Sure.
God damn it!
I swear.
Well, I know her backstory, which I can't say.
God damn it! I feel like this is how I am with. If anyone's played Divinity Original Sin 2, this is my argument with the Red Prince to have too.
Yes, who still hasn't ever made up for him in our own play.
He does in his own way in the universe they exist in.
Uh-huh.
I know her. It's fine.
If you say so.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Oh, I totally needed that.
So you work in you you work in that facility.
And your point is?
Oh, what's your job there? I mean, what do you do exactly?
Well, we do all kinds of things. The truth is, we just have all kinds of specialized machinery, which is used by many different people for many different purposes. The building is owned and run by the council, who oversees the schedule. Blah, blah, blah. But it's quite handy since you get from research to testing from manufacturing all in the same complex. I started out as a researcher in biology, which is still my main job, but I've been there so long and learned the ins and the outs of the building so well, and eventually I was asked to take over some managerial duties. Sure, I mean, it's more work, but also allows me to run, a personal project every once in a while. Does that sate your curiosity?
Oh. Oh, I've already seen a glimpse, but it already sounds like a fascinating place.
I'm not sure to go far as call it fascinating, but it really does give me a lot of opportunity.
Oh, I forgot to ask what you actually plan to do with my blood and the test results.
Oh, what is this, an interrogation?
I was just asking a question, that's all.
You're not the first.
Excuse me, princess. Nah, that'd make things worse.
I know, but come on, that was pretty funny to see that there.
I know. Alright, I'll just finish my drink quietly then, if that's what you prefer.
Sorry, I'm just stressed out from the work lately. I'm not getting much respite between my regular work, overtime, personal projects, and other disturbances like that Remy sticking his nose in one doesn't belong.
Well, what do you usually do during your free time? Having a good work-life balance is very important, you know?
Oh, I love my job. I really do, actually. I love it so much, even in my free time. Still do things that have to do with biology. As I said, I got the opportunity to do my own projects sometimes, so that's what I focus on when I get the chance. No, it would be a shame to pass up an opportunity like that without using it. Now, with the current influx of work, I rarely leave the facility if I'm not eating or sleeping. No, even right now, only on a break, and I have to go right back to another shift.
Maybe you should do something else for a change.
Maybe, but right now, that's not really an option. It would help if the council weren't constantly sending their lackeys to mess with me.
So that wasn't the first time?
No, I suppose I'm on their watch list or something.
Well, why is that?
It's a long story, and not one for a first date.
Oh, so you're saying this is a date now?
No, I'm saying that even if this was a date, it would be much more whatever this is. It would be very appropriate. Stories about work isn't very romantic.
What is about work with you? Come on, you're on break. Maybe we should do something to take your mind off all that for once.
Oh, like what?
I'm not sure. Do you have any other hobbies?
Not really.
Hey, waitress?
How can I help you?
You don't have anything here to entertain your guests? Any games or other distractions?
I'm not sure. Let me go check.
What exactly are you trying to do?
Just wait and you'll see.
The anticipation is killing me. No, actually, it's boredom.
It's more for kids, but we don't really have anything else.
It's fine. Thank you.
Well, have fun.
A board game? Really?
I know it's not needs these textile merchants, but I suppose it's better than nothing.
Textile merchant? Knixie?
It's a game. Well, never mind.
Oh, well, I'm not convinced it'll accomplish anything, unless your goal is to make me regret this day.
It used to be a trivia game. You have good general knowledge?
Do you even know what kind of advanced knowledge I have to memorize and work with every single day?
I do.
You bet I have good general knowledge. Certainly more than enough to beat a foreigner like you.
Well, if you're so confident, then maybe we should make it a bet.
Oh, and what do you have in mind?
Let's say if I win, I'll get to go on a real date with you. No fitting me in during your break. No complaining about everything, and no acting as if you're doing me a favor. Especially because it was you who wanted to meet me in the first place.
And if I win, I'll have you come in sometime so I can run more tests on you.
If that's what you want, so be it.
Okay, let's do this. Now, since it was your idea, it's only fair if I start. So, how does this work?
Sorry. Clear my throat there. Water.
Did you have a croak in your throat too?
No, I had it ease mine there.
That's worse. That's much, much worse.
Oh.
It seems to be pretty simple. It seems to be pretty simple. We take turns drawing cards and asking questions until we've both asked a number that we agree upon beforehand. But whoever gets the more right in the end wins.
And how many questions shall it be?
How about 5?
Let's take it 3. Not sure how long this will take, and my break won't be far too long either. So you better make it snappy.
All right, go on ahead then. I saw mischief in your eyes, her stare piercing, paired with a hint of an arrogant smirk that exposed her anticipation. She seemed confident that she would win, and loved every second of it. Slowly, her hand went over the deck of cards, and drew the topmost.
Round
Oh,
one.
wow. No, you managed to get 2 different things where you're doing a stare down with a dragon there, man.
Okay,
Do you want to save?
probably be a good time to save.
Yeah.
I agreed.
Quick save complete. Anyways, ask the question away, Quizmaster.
Okay, who is cited as one of their most important historians? His work spanning over 20 books, credited with mapping our entire history since the beginning of sentience.
Now, if correctly, this was actually... Well, I'm not sure if we actually did this part, but it's actually brought up during one of Remy's parts, I think.
Yeah, you actually use this trivia in other parts of the game.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head. I know it's not the last one.
don't know why the middle one sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards the middle one myself. I think it was Otomo. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see the last name there. Izumi.
Yeah, I remember Nazumi.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
no, we're wrong.
rewind space time.
Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Kazik Akil.
Give me a second. How could you even know something like that? You only been here for what? A few days?
Maybe you shouldn't underestimate me.
Maybe.
Well, let's see how you fare with your first question.
Bring it.
How far can you walk into the woods?
Only to the middle. Anything after that, and you're walking out of the woods again. That's an easy one.
You're right. That's a rather weird question, though.
I suppose I read the right kinds of books growing up. I know most of those trick questions.
Hi, Kel. Welcome.
Let's see the second question has in store for you, shall we?
Round 2.
Fight!
Save.
All right. If there are 5 apples and you take away 3, how many do you have?
Okay, I'm not even gonna quick save for this because it's like it's one of those ones where you have to pay attention to your reading. 3.
I guess you also know about your trick questions.
Apparently so. Okay, here's your question. In which year of our timeline did we gain sentience? Or, well, rather you, but you know what it means. I'm reading off the card here.
0. Beginning of our timeline marks the event when we gain sentience.
Right again. Have you played this game before?
It's a children's game. These questions aren't really a challenge. Let's go ahead and draw the next card so we can end this charade.
Round 3.
An adventurer who vows his life but has to choose between 3 rooms to cross. Which one of the following would be the safest? Room number 1, a room filled with poisonous gas. Room number 2, a room filled with 100 highly trained assassins. Or room number 3, a room submerged in water filled with alligators that have not eaten in 8 months. I actually know
that was
the answer.
easy. Room 3.
Yes, alligators, I would say room 3 because I know for a fact alligators have a very long period to digest and they would actually be very full.
Alright, we can go with through 3. I can
I would
sort of...
assume they would have starved to death in 8 months, but okay.
Yeah, I was thinking.
But you can save just in case.
I already did. Yep.
Oh.
Well, might as well read it out anyways.
Alright. Well, I was right with it being not hungry. Nope. In fact, all the rooms are equally deadly. Alligators can go up to 2 years or more with food, but making room 3 just as deadly as others. The other 2 rooms should not require any explanation. Yeah, but honestly, just because alligators are in there, I'm sure there's ways to get around them.
Wait,
was...
wasn't there a 4th option?
Yeah, none
Yes,
of the
there was a
rooms.
4th option. None of these.
Dabbit.
No, I didn't even see the 4th option.
Yes,
I
there...
didn't see the 4th option either. I just saw 1, 2, and 3, and
was a
figure
4th
out of the
option.
3 of them, you can navigate the alligators the easiest.
So it's none of these.
Oh, I didn't see that last one. That's right. All the rooms are equally as deadly. Alligators go up to 2 years without food, making room number 3 as deadly as the others. The other 2 rooms should not require any other explanation.
How trained are these highly trained assassins?
And have they been paid to take me out?
Can I pay him back?
How
At
long?
least-
Honestly, my brain though is thinking like, how long is the poisonous room? Because if you think about it, you can hold your breath easier in a poisonous room, unless of course it's one of those points that's like also affecting your skin.
I know this.
It's a room filled with fluorine. Good luck.
See, here's the thing. Okay, if the room's full of deadly assassins, they're highly trained. Great. Let's say they're locked in that room for 3 years. As long as the alligators are locked in there, wouldn't they be all dead by now? They're highly trained, but they're dead.
They didn't specify that.
I think we're overthinking this.
I know.
My thing is that have they been contracted to kill me? If no, then they would not be very good assassins for taking me out without a contract.
He does have a point.
Oh, even here.
All right, give me 1 second. At least according to this card, to be honest, I think the answer is debatable, like we just did.
Yeah.
Now, don't worry. I'll still count it as right for you. No need to get your tail caught in the door about it.
But I don't have a tail. Well, looks like this is going to be the last question.
Let's get it over with already.
What is the approximate acceleration speed of a nose-diving flyer?
Well, let's
You're
think about
a
that one for a minute.
Hey, D, why don't you come answer this question?
I'm trying to think of the swallow question from
Yeah, is it African
Oh, yeah.
or European?
What is the latent land speed, or what is
Well,
the
no,
what
I
is
got
the
it, I got
airspeed
it.
of a latent American?
unladen swallow.
What do you mean? African or European swallow?
and then Anna's launched in the air. I was just kidding.
I still have calculated that, you know.
Okay, here's the real question. What is the
Wait,
only?
what was the answer?
No, our character was making it up.
Oh.
Nell's character was joshing her.
Oh, okay.
Here's the real question. What is the only substance known to be lighter in its solid form compared to its liquid state?
Oh, that one's easy.
Water.
That seems to be correct.
Of course it is. Duh.
You answered all of Anna's questions correctly. Well done.
Well, it appears that our game has ended in a tie.
So, what do you propose?
I say we both get our rewards. After all, we each made a good effort to get them.
Well, that's fine with me.
I don't have a spot in the facility to do these tests for a while, so I suppose the next time we meet, we'll have a date.
Yay!
Don't forget what I said earlier about what I expect from you on this date. You better be on your
You
best
did it.
behavior.
You answered her questions. Here is your reward.
Thank you, Kale. Thank you for the reward.
Oh, I'll try.
Thank you.
Now, in any case, I should head back to work. My break is just about over.
See you soon then.
Of course, I'll make sure you deliver your part of the deal. See you soon. Wink.
Despite all odds, I managed to match her perfect score in the game we played.
Hey, Mel?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just letting you know that you got cheered 100 bits.
I know, I saw. And that's why I said thanks for the reward.
Ah, gotcha.
Because Yes, because if you had the stream muted, you wouldn't have heard the robot voice.
Oh, see, yeah, I have it muted because I would hear the voice bounce twice. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. They did the text to speech biddies too.
Hmm.
Even though my bet of forcing her to go on a proper date with me was more to get her back at her for earlier rudeness, I had not expected this outcome. I was not even sure what I expected from this meeting in the first place, but now I was locked into going on a date with her and being her own personal guinea pig. Whether anything good would come of this, I wasn't sure either. I may have made a mistake.
Let's just say it's a very interesting situation.
Are we gonna play doctor?
Hey, I'm gonna play surgeon.
Oh, we got Judy again.
Detective again.
Duty. It's a duty.
Duty.
We're all 10 years old here. Looks like you see this before. Skip to the scene selection. Yes, let's skip ahead.
Well,
As you wish.
at least the game lets you skip through things you've already been through. At least it's not that tedious.
Alright, so we're at the selection again. Pleased to leave the crime scene, considering all that happened. When I reached into my pocket and looked at the list, however, I found something unexpected. It was the smallest piece of paper with the word Tatsu written on it. How did it get there?
Ooh, are we gonna go and visit Tatsu?
Mm-hmm.
Twice, Keel. We actually did this twice, actually.
Don't worry. Dav, if you would link to the VODs.
Oof.
Yeah,
Shall do. 1 sec.
Dad is very diligent of not just taking the VODs, but uploading them to YouTube so we can watch at your leisure.
Exactly. It's okay. It's okay.
That's okay.
We all have our own things to do. It's not. We don't expect you to
Inbound.
be at all of them. And again, there's the VOD saved on Dav's YouTube channel.
It's like a good book, you can get caught up again.
It's not watching it all. It's being. I understand. I understand. But you can still be a part of it too when you're here.
Yep, and you're here right now, so yay!
Left, counterclockwise.
I also remember I have it written down still.
You know, Celeste, you're in a corner that I like. It's kind of it's almost like a book on tape or something, or a radio drama. It's nice that you're listening to us, so thank you.
My other encounter with the masked person was the only time today someone was close enough to smuggle something into my pocket. I figured if someone like Bryce tried to do something like that, I definitely would have noticed. Especially since they probably reached too far.
Sorry, just trying to grab your thigh.
That's not a pocket.
Are you happy to see me, or are you just looking for my pockets?
Corner pocket.
As for Tetsu, the only related thing I could think of was Tetsu Park, which I had come across when I went to the police station the other day.
Oh.
Even if that park was the place the mysterious paper referred to, I didn't know if it was actually a good idea to visit. The masked person may have saved me from the falling light fixture, but if it was Reza, it would mean following someone who was also prime suspect of 2 murders. I had also to consider the places Reza had been to, a local grocery store, and the projection facility we had visited, as well as the library were the 3 places closest to here. Certainly was going to be a busy day. I knew I wouldn't have the time to visit all of them. What should I do?
Well,
let's go to Tatsu Park. The reason why I'm quick saving here is because I'm not sure how long doing this will this will affect our timeline, as it were.
Well, we can get into the hatch now.
I mean not timeline, but how long it will take.
Yeah.
You
Are we gonna
get
explore the
measure
hatch?
two.
We
The
are
hatch?
going to explore the hatch. Yes. So,
So it's the pavilion, I think.
no, the pavilion was the thing. Oh, wait, I had to look at the map first. Right.
Right.
So yeah, park is bigger than I thought. North to Tatsu Avenue, which is apparently a nice spot to look at the landscape, or south to Callisto's district. It was north.
There it is.
And there it is, open hatch.
Do you remember the code?
Yep.
Button counterclockwise.
Which
Yes, but
button
do you
do
know
first?
which order the buttons you have to push?
It's from left to right. In the middle covering of the hatch, there are two buttons which are situated left and right of the central circular lever. The arrow on the lever is pointing up. So I press the first button. First button is pressed and sits flush with the metal covering on the hatch. The second button. Second button is now pressed and sits flush with the metal covering of the hatch. And counterclockwise. The arrow is now pointing left. I look down to see the maintenance tunnels for the underground drain system. A pale object starkly contrasted against the pitch black backdrop.
There's no way even a runner can go down that ladder.
It wasn't meant for runners.
It's a cloth with a suspicious red markings all over it. You acquired a bloody bandage. Gross.
I like how the system even just says gross.
I guess that's all to be found down here. Alright, let's go back. So, let's look at our status. Oh, it doesn't show. I thought it would show. Alright, well, we've been down there, so let's stop to the park for now.
It won't show until the next playthrough.
Oh.
Alright. So, we've done all this before.
Grocery store.
Have you been to the grocery store?
Yes, but there's a reason why we're going back there, because we're going to make a different change in another choice.
Okay.
I enter the store, the sound of a bell alerting the staff to my arrival. Seeing the patrons browsing the shelves, neatly stocked with wares of all kinds, evoked some feelings of nostalgia and normalcy in me. Except for the medical section, I don't think I've seen certain those things that says before.
Wow, collar's become that size? Wow.
This must be the store Russ has been shopping at.
Oops, I dropped my Magnum condom for my monster dong.
Who's he talking to? Hey, I think I've seen her before.
Oh, she's a cutie.
Ah, it's Cutie back! Yay, Cutie!
Okay.
So I believe
It's Pink Davwyn.
Davwyn.
What's
No,
she?
This is the Davwyn-ness.
so. I believe we had Dawn Breaker take over Draco for this character.
Yes. I'm sorry, but this prescription has expired.
Oh.
I can't fill it like this. You'll need to tell your parents to visit the doctor so he can write a new one.
Oh.
He turned around, nearly running into me when she suddenly bolted towards the door.
Hello,
That's
Nell.
messy.
How can I help you?
Wait, aren't you the bartender from the other day?
I am. Did you have fun that evening?
Yeah, it was alright.
You know, you can do more in the bar than just getting drunk.
Oh, really?
Well, yes. I could show you sometime if you want to.
Well, yes, this is going to lead to another part where I'm going to make a full save for a slight detour again.
Does his hat not look like a pair of underwear?
It does, kind of.
I think it's a Japanese style hat. I can't tell though.
Yeah, it is reminiscent of that.
Is that an invitation?
Well, if you put it that way, it kind of is. Anyway, how can I help you?
Okay, are you...
I think it's leave because then you can find that girl, isn't it?
Well, I'm still gonna get that piece of evidence again, just in case. And I think I have to ask who was that to get a certain trigger later on. So I'm gonna ask that first.
You mean the girl? That was Vara. She comes here occasionally to pick up her mother's prescription.
And do you remember Reza coming here?
Of course I do. It's only been a few days since he was last here.
This will sound a little unusual, but can you tell me what he bought?
Are you just asking about last time, or every time he came here?
Both, I suppose. He did come here more than once.
Well, he's been visiting pretty regularly, now that I think about it.
Oh wait, sorry. I should have said, did he come here more than once? But anyways, let's continue. Interesting.
I can look up his purchases if you like.
That would be really helpful.
I'm gonna need a warrant.
Shouldn't be too hard. Just give me a second. Let's see. Here and here.
Watch him carefully navigate the register's buttons, soon followed by the sound of the attached printer.
Here you go. Receipts from all his purchases.
3,000 pixies.
Oh, that was easy.
Well, since our government takes care of all of his purchases, they're filed separately. It was simple to pull them up.
Like he bought mostly food and snacks, sometimes magazines, but why was he buying lemons every single time? Now, this lemon part actually holds a bit more context after that past conversation with Maverick and him setting notes in and out.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with a lemon.
Oh, that's Cave Johnson, everybody. Hi, Cave Johnson. How's it going?
No, Reza was not gonna
answer that question with another question. Who wants to make $60 cash?
He was not gonna blow up the dragon world with the lemons.
But exploding lemons.
No. We take all the lemons, we launch them into space at the comet, and see and blow up the comet with the lemons.
That would be the worst lemonade.
I'm making a note here. Big success.
Well, when life gives you lemons, make exploding rockets.
Make life take the lemons back.
Tell Lights Manager, I don't want your damn lemons. What the hell am I gonna do with these?
That's a good impression. I love it. Okay.
I'm gonna get the boys in the lab to develop a lemon that's gonna burn your house down.
Okay, let's get back to the story. My good one.
I can't say that I didn't notice, but I figured it was just a human thing.
Strange. Well, in any case, that was more information than I expected. You have my thanks. Also, that little listing about that big condom was also too much information, but thanks anyways.
You're welcome.
I also see that he got some aluminum oxide. That's weird.
Wait, what?
Wait.
What?
He bought magazines, right? So you buy the big giant flame sacks editions.
Oh. No. One of the magazines is called Undertale.
I'm feeling that the
Placing
the
my
a bit
money.
different than the way I remember it.
I'm placing my money that this is broke.
Anyways, let's leave. What do you mean this is broke?
We'll see in a moment.
You'll find out in the Dragon World, the video game Undertale
Well, I
was the
suppose
top
that's all I
grossing
can do
game
here.
in this reality too, but for a different reason.
The afternoon sun.
Broken.
Oh.
You wasted too much time.
Told ya.
What's broken?
I decided it
This
was time to report my findings to police. A brief call to the department, and I was on my way to the department to an appointment with Sebastian. Yep, skip the character.
I was hoping that you would have saved the girl.
That's what I was gonna say.
I thought that
She
came up
needed
with the
to ask-
second. I thought that came out of this
No,
part two.
No. So what happens is you ask who she was and then immediately leave.
Do you
Remember,
wanna
she
rewind?
runs everywhere.
She bolts. She's a strict runner. She just bolts everywhere she goes. That's why I said you needed to turn around and leave immediately because you technically already knew her name because you've seen this 3 times before. Could have been that pre.
Well, actually, we only seen her once before because we only been there once before.
Oh, okay.
But we. But
When
we
did you
can't.
save
I did save it just before we went to Tatsu Park. We could go just breeze that quickly and breeze to that park quickly and.
It's up to you. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we went to save the girl.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that saying? Save the girl, save the world, or is that just a cheerleader?
Well, you'll see. You'll see.
Okay.
Let's go.
Save the animals.
Tatsu Park first.
Say the shit is bananas.
Read the sign. Look at the map. I mean, north. Hatch. First. Second. Counterclockwise.
Speed run.
Yeah, speedy running a visual novel.
That's an oxymoron.
Go back. Stop searching.
I would actually like to find out if there's some way to
Grocery
speedrun this
store.
game.
I bet if you look at the
Fast
speed
forward.
run,
Who was that? Fast forward. Leave. That's all I can do here. Something on the side. Report to police. Ah.
Yeah, so you gotta immediately leave.
I did immediately leave. Oh.
No,
Oh.
you
Ask her
don't
name.
ask, you just immediately leave.
Okay. Speed run again.
Oh my
Speed
God.
run! Faster!
backtracking. Back to the store again.
I should have
Backtracking.
quick saved
I
about the
would say
second
just
choice.
go to the store immediately.
Well, we still have to get the hatch. That's okay. At least we're a time traveler. This is nothing.
Do you think a smaller hatch should be a hatchling?
Actually, if anyone likes time travel stories, there's one that just came out a couple days ago called 12 Minutes. It's a bit violent, but it's playing with someone who gets stuck in a time loop.
I mean,
Time paradox.
this is also this is also
Save.
pretty violent that we're stuck in a time
Now
loop.
save it here.
Yes,
Yeah, save it here.
There we go. Quick save. If this doesn't work, if leaving right away doesn't work,
Hello, I must be going. I've come to say that I must be going.
How can I help you? Bye.
I can help you buy.
Peace.
No,
What?
Oh.
okay. So we have because you know what? I'm pretty sure because there's another time you come to the grocery store.
So I think
late
you
chapter.
need to go. I think you need to go to the store first.
All right, we'll do it that way.
I think you go to the store first because if anything happens, it's too late.
All right, we'll go to the store first, and we'll leave, and then we'll leave.
Go back to the store? I don't know.
You can't.
Well, now go to the park, I guess?
No, because Trigger. I told you there's another part where we go to the grocery store.
Alright,
In
I'm
the
getting
late
very
chapter.
confused. Well, you didn't even ask her name this time. You just fucking walked in and left.
Had the slight case of the
had the slight
Fuck
case
this
of
shit, I'm
the forgotten threshold syndrome.
Have you guys ever done that? Walk into a store and just like totally forget why you're there and just like slowly just turn
Just
around?
bolt.
Oh, fuck's sakes, this is getting good.
It's like
I am going to go crazy.
Did you? Why did you ask for her name again?
just because it had a bunch
No,
of question marks.
I'm
over
gonna
it, I
confirm.
guess.
I'm gonna Google this. Fuck it.
Fuck it! We're gonna look up the website, folks. While the queen is looking up a strategy guide.
How to find a dragoness.
Because
Well,
I'm pretty. Because I'm gonna
Only
confirm.
to-
I'm gonna confirm if this is right.
Oh, you can only use it. Basically, it's Remy's path.
The grocery store trying to get. Yes, you have to go. Third encounter is the second time you go into the grocery store. Oh, and then, yeah, you have to be following Remy's path for the fourth.
Yep. Yep.
But yes, there is another time, and another time before then. So, I was still right on my end. So you made me waste time, both Ellie. Oh,
You wasted your own.
Don't blame us. You're just the voices in your head.
Jesus Christ, my head. Oh my god, I'm going mad.
Mad, mad. We're all mad here.
Whatever, I'm still doing the grocery store thing, doing what I originally did in the first place. Yes! Skip to the fucking character selection.
Skipping.
Fuck it, we're done.
Boy, it seems like you really don't know what you're doing here. Do you need some help?
Anyway, you said you had some information for us, so what did you find?
Nothing.
That bandage you found is something, alright. Of course, it could be anyone's, but why would someone discard theirs in a place like that? Sounds really suspicious to me, and it's certainly worth checking out. I'll make sure it gets to the right place.
That bandage is...
The receipts you got are interesting too. There might be something more to them, or they could just be a useless record of his eating habits. You never know what you might find out about a person, their habits, or their plans this way. Well done, Mel. That gives us some solid points from which we can continue our investigation. In any case, thanks for your help. We really do appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome.
Well, that should be all then. Since Bryce still hasn't come back, I assume the search is still going on, and I'd better get out there and help him. Guess it's going to be a long day. Can you find your way back to your apartment?
Of course.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Good luck. Also, I feel really dizzy, as if I've been going back and forth through time or something.
You feel beside yourself?
I don't know if I'm coming or going or going or coming.
But just coming.
Oh, not yet. It's only the
Not in
second.
public.
It's only the second date time. We save it for the We save it for the second to last date. Finally, free time. Whatever am I going to do? I think there's some messages in the answer machine. Let's see here.
Message 1.
Hi, Billy Mays here with the brand new...
Oh god damn it!
I just wanted to update you. I don't know having one open spot in the facility for your test, but I'll be free if you want to cash in your reward. You know I'm busy, but this is your chance for your date, if you still want to go on one. Take it or leave it. I don't care much either way.
Wow, what a romanticist.
In any case, you know where to find me.
I guess the choice is mine. All right, so we're gonna make a save here before I make
Oh,
that
you can be at the
choice.
store quick. He wants to show you a fun
This is a
time.
major branch in this tree.
He's gonna take you out back with the dumpsters.
So we're gonna do the store clerk part first before we come back to the our dual choice. Huh? Where is he?
Where is he?
Anybody home? Oh, there you are. Suddenly, he grabbed my hand and bowed to plant a wet kiss on it with his snout.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Hello, Mel.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't think we've actually been properly introduced before. What was your name again?
You can call me Jean.
Where is everyone?
Well, the bar's already closed, and everybody's gone home. So it's just us.
I see. Wait, is that Bryce sleeping under the table?
Oh, you're right. I guess we're not alone then.
We should hear Bryce snoring.
I'm fine, I swear it.
Does this
Oh, shut up, Lush.
Does this happen often?
Sometimes.
Especially when there's a human on a killing rampage. This guy just drinks himself under the table. Really.
You should start charging him rent.
That's an idea. Maybe then I wouldn't have to work 2 jobs.
Right. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
Well, they're both part-time, so it's no big deal.
I see. Which one do you prefer?
It's hard to say, really. Bartending is much more fun, but working in the store pays better and is much more stable.
Well, at least you get to wear a uniform in both. That doesn't seem very common around here.
Yes, they're usually very simple. I like this one, but after a while the collar can get a bit tight around the neck.
I mean, if you think about it, his uniform here is literally a Chippendale.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, but where do you put the dollar bills?
He's got those spikes on his head. It'd be a crown of laurels.
The store uniform is just a chore to get on. The hat, the apron, it all feels a bit constricting.
The store clerk. No, the store clerk has horn. This is the store clerk and the waiter. He works the 2 jobs and he has horns and the little spikes in them. There was no dreads.
2 jobs, works hard. He's a bad bro.
None of these dragons have hair.
Oh, I like the second one.
You look kind of cute in it, though.
Oh my. You think so? That is a new one.
He was interrupted by a loud snore that came from under the table. When I looked down, I saw Bryce turning over in his sleep.
Bryce, you want another beer?
Yes.
Sorry, mate, but the bar's already closed.
Bullshit. I'm still here, aren't I?
That's because you're too heavy to move.
Isn't he wonderful? Absolutely amazing.
Oh no!
Yeah, that one.
He's a bit rough around the edges, but he seems like a stand-up guy.
That's pretty accurate, I'd say.
You're damn straight.
You seem to know Bryce pretty well. How long have you known each other?
Since childhood, really. We both grew up here. If you think he's a bit rough now, you should have seen him in his youth. Such a troublemaker. But you can rely on him for anything. I'd trust him with my life.
Is it just me or is this caller going to give me Taito?
It seems like a lot of people have confidence in him as the chief of police.
Well, yes, they do, and rightfully so. The things he's done for me personally were way beyond his duties. The mark of a true friend.
What did he do?
Oh, that's a long story. It has more to do with myself than him, really.
Come on, you can't just start like that and not spill the beans or spill the tea.
Well, if you say so.
Story time!
His hands are literally like, his fingers are just like one knuckle and then claws. How does he grab anything?
Very carefully.
Well, I was adopted when I was merely a hatchling. It's not really a big deal to me and never really came as a surprise to anyone, considering my parents weren't even the same species as me.
Or even shared the same accent.
True. My family isn't originally from around here. When I was 8 years old, my father got a job here, so we relocated. Moving across the continent meant losing all of my friends, and making new ones wasn't so easy for me. I was young and new, and just a little scared. Even back then, Bryce was a very curious fellow, especially when other people were involved. He came up to me in school, introduced himself, and we've been friends ever since. Many years later, already on the force, and my desire to find my biological parents had grown so much that I made some efforts to find them. Bryce, well, he pulled a few strings, and with his help, I was able to track them down. He even accompanied me on the trip.
Do you want me to come inside as well?
No, just stay here. All right?
Sure.
I mustered all my courage and went up to the door of their run-down home. Shadow?
Shadow?
Any idea who the resident is? Yeah.
I can't remember.
What do you want?
Hello, is this the residence of Huang Fu and Zhu Ying?
Who wants to know that?
Well, about 20 years ago, you gave up your child for adoption, and...
You know, for having such a oriental name, they sound very Brooklyn.
Oh, no. You know what? I'm not dealing with this right now. We didn't give you away just so you could show up whenever you please.
And don't even
think calling me father.
I won't.
Oh, yeah.
He turned around and went back inside. Just as he was about to close the door again, another person appeared next to him.
Don't be rude, Huang. Come in for a tea or something, all right?
All right.
They're eating tea.
Here, sit down. I'll go and make us some tea. Here you go.
Well, thank...
Don't you want to join us, Huang?
You invited him in. He's your guest, not mine. I don't want to have anything to do with this.
I guess he doesn't want to talk.
The fact you're playing both voices.
That's good. Guess so.
Maybe he's not ready yet.
Maybe.
Oh, that ominous ticking.
I think that's Dav's mouse just clicking.
No, I've been
No, there's a clock in the background of the game too.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I said tick.
I can mute myself if you guys keep hearing
I
clicking
hear
noises.
Dav's. I'm thinking he's clicking his mouse. I'm like, man,
I
he's
said
really
ticking, not clicking, too.
Still.
That awkward ticking when there's an awkward silence and all that.
I found the source of the ticking noise. It's a pipe bomb.
I guess 20 years isn't long enough.
Look, I want to say I'm sorry, but I know nothing I can say make up for what happened. We had to give you away because we were young and stupid. These days, we aren't young anymore. How do you like the tea?
It's all right.
Oh, I've got something for you.
She got up and walked away from the table and vanished into a different room. Huang Fu was just sitting on a couch nearby in front of the TV, his eyes glued to the screen.
It's one of those relationships.
See why I went with that voice?
After a few moments, Zhu Ying returned and joined me again.
Here, take this.
What is it?
It's a hat we got you when you were little. It's one of the few things we still have from back then.
Why, thank you.
Do you want some more tea?
No. No, thank you.
Okay. I don't want to ask you this, but do you have some cash to spare? We really need some food, and Huang doesn't like to go hunting.
I just brought enough for a trip back home. I didn't think that.
Oh, you don't have anything? What are you still doing here?
You can watch TV, but not provide for your family? What a man.
Get out of my house!
No, please.
Yes. Maybe it is time for me to go.
Don't even think of it coming back! How dare you come in and disturb us like that!
Is there a problem here, sir?
Who the heck are you?
Police. It sounds like you might have some trouble here. Perhaps of a domestic nature?
Not at all.
I'm sorry, Jean. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I can see that. Come on, Bryce. Let's go.
You're done.
I think I've seen what I needed to.
All right.
I cried so much that day.
I'm So sorry to hear that.
Not that it matters much anymore. It's all in the past. But Bryce, he's been there for me when I needed him then, and he's still there today.
Yeah, his father's a complete asshat.
Yes, I can still see.
Still here today, sleeping under my table. Well, except for the part where, in a way, he's responsible for the whole town.
How's he handling it? I mean, besides being under the table right now.
He mainly uses his hands.
Generally, pretty well, I'd say. Everyone trusts him and thinks he's doing a great job. Anyway, let's put on some music. Give the old jukebox a little whirl.
Sure. He got up and walked over to the jukebox in the corner to look at the selection.
Let's see. What kind of music do you like? Actually, I'm not sure if your music is in any way similar to ours.
Automatic dragon.
Oh no.
Oh no, no, no.
Let's just put on a few different songs and you tell me what you think, alright?
Sure.
Feel free to pick anything that strikes your fancy.
Pick DCAC.
ACDC, lush.
You know what I meant.
So we have a choice. We could go piano, classic, rock, electronic, orchestral, or soundtrack. They start.
Mom, next week brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like,
No. No.
You're just too much tonight, aren't you? I can't handle you. You're hot. Mel, what's your favorite type of music?
I'm honestly a mix between electronic and soundtrack.
I like electronic. Electronic music is always nice.
This is something a bit more modern.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen long enough, it gives you another option.
Does it give you another option?
Probably not.
I mean, there's different selections for the music that are going
Yeah.
here. They actually have a couple of 2-minute clips.
Does the music affect the story at all?
No,
Okay.
it's purely what you're interested in.
Okay.
So yeah, we're not
Just want
gonna
to make sure.
yeah, we're not gonna spend too long listening to it because we got a stream to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually,
I just want to
now
make
I'm
sure it wasn't
curious.
something that affect the ending.
What do you think?
It makes for very nice background music. Nice. It's got some nice lo-fi to it.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe not for a bar, though.
Yeah, maybe. Now we can listen to the soundtrack.
Now, this is something a bit different. It's from the soundtrack of some video game, I think.
I believe it's an 8-bit version of the credits song, of one of the credits songs, I think.
Sounds alright.
Fourth wall break.
What am I listening to? You're listening to now. What?
When? Now. Just now.
Alright.
Gotta love Spaceballs.
So, what do you think about this one?
I liked it.
Really? I didn't think you would.
Ooh, you failed. No.
What is that?
Just a guess.
Alright, let's go
Uh,
with the rock, because apparently people want rock. I mean, okay,
Alright,
it's not black,
rock.
it's not
just,
full
it's
on
just
metal,
it's
but
just a rock tumbler where everything's just like.
well, without further ado, here we go.
hey, this sounds 8-bitty like the soundtrack version. I'm selected
It
rock.
is. Every single
This
one.
is
of
not
them.
rock. You lie to me.
Yeah, it's very, very much synthesized.
I know. Well, at least we don't have to worry about copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Twitch is not safe from the copyright bots.
Yeah.
Copybots.
Oh, is it too loud for you? I didn't consider your ears to be more sensitive than ours.
Well, let's try something else.
Ah!
You know,
Got him.
I guess I didn't listen to it long enough for you to get an option to say if it's good or not.
Interesting.
I think that one's naturally that way.
True. All right, let's go with piano next.
The science show piano.
Something easy. Do you know what a piano is?
You can play the piano.
Well, not really. Not that many can, actually. There are many kinds of instruments that can only be played by a certain species, you see.
That makes sense.
All right. Now, listen to this.
Pictures Bryce trying to play the piano.
Well, I mean,
I
you can
cannot-
if you get him drunk enough.
I can only play the piano when I'm drunk.
You can only play chopsticks. Wait a minute.
That's like Peter Griffin.
Wait a minute. How would Bryce play the piano? He's an earth dragon. You gonna smash his head against it?
You
Well,
play.
this one seems to stand upright, so.
You put chopsticks and you can make him the new piano cat.
Yes.
Yes, I'm digging up that old meme. I'm aging this stream really well, aren't I?
I think I'd have to be the oldest one here, though.
Not that. Next.
Well, did you like it?
It was alright. I just wanted to try something else.
I see.
I want to try all of them because we have a stream going and I can't listen to it all the way through.
Classical next.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one's a real classic. I think it's one of the oldest songs we know about.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Okay, this one sounds familiar.
Yes.
Minecraft.
No.
No. Wait. This is the song that plays on Cafe Between Worlds. I'm almost certain.
What is this song?
Well, you get the Google song search thing. And...
Oh, could you just tell us? You already know. You're like a fanboy of this game already.
I don't have the cracked version of the game on the system. I don't listen to Minecraft.
It's Minecraft Lullaby.
It's not Minecraft.
It's not Minecraft.
As I said, it sounds like the song that they play on even during a Cafe Between Worlds.
I'm pretty sure that isn't the same one. Oh god, we got an argument going in the chat too. Like, this is Minecraft, this is Minecraft, it's Kingdom Hearts.
Can someone like look it up on the Wikipedia for this game? What are these songs?
I'm pretty sure it is from this game. It's just but a piano version.
I've heard YouTubers using this song before.
Maybe they took it for this game. I don't know.
Most likely, it's a copyright-free song, which is why we've all heard it somewhere.
That is true enough. We're all scrapping for copy-free music.
I have the deluxe edition content open right now, but I can't really tell by the file name what it is.
What if Google if someone could actually Google this
Okay,
the
song.
song.
What is this one? It's the orchestral, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, this is the classic.
No, it's classic. It's classic. Sorry.
Classic would be Gymnopedie. Gymnope accent DIE.
Well, even Dronon said in the chat there.
I have the FLAC file of it.
Which I'm not sure what a Gymnopedie is.
Piano compositions, wrenched by print composer and pianist Eric Satie. Completed the whole set by April 1888. They were published individually for third in 1881 and in 1895.
Yes.
We spent so long arguing about what the word is from and actually let's
The worst unusual title comes from the French form of gymnopedia, the ancient Greek word for an annual festival where young men dance naked.
Whoa! Are you serious?
It's on Wikipedia. It has to be true.
Well, the internet says so. It must be true.
Anyways.
Slanting and shadow cutting, a bursting stream trickled in gusts of golds on the shiny flagstone where the amber atoms and the fire gleaming mingled their saraband with the
we don't need the full Wikipedia now. Okay, we can stop. Moving on. Dawn.
Yes. Quite an old-timey tune, this one.
I think I've heard it before. And the rest of the voices in my head, too.
Well, it is a real classic. Someone else might have played it somewhere you've been before.
No, I mean I've heard it before I ever set foot in this world.
Really?
Sounds a bit different, but it's close enough that I don't think it's a coincidence.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm totally the wrong person who should be telling you this.
I'll have to investigate this once I return to my world.
Oh, well, sure.
And I guess we'll ended with orchestral.
Orchestral, one of my personal favorites.
Now, this one's a bit slow, so you'll have to wait a while for it to get going.
All right.
Stop. Immediate stop. You're like,
turn it off.
Okay. I thought for sure that was Starbound.
How many of you have Starbound, by the way? I know Dad does.
I have that and Terraria. I just never really played it that much.
I too have the Starbound.
I'm just asking for, possibilities.
For science.
You monster.
Alright, let's just sounds nice, but let's get going.
Damn gnat
Okay.
is flying around in my face and it's pissing me off.
What you need is a pet frog.
Well,
What?
what's your verdict?
Guilty.
Eh, I'm not really one. I'm not really one for slow music.
I see.
You listen to a bunch of music
Audio
like a
file.
true connoisseur.
He got the achievement audio file.
Yep.
Because you listen to all of them.
Oh, what kind of music do you like anyway?
I like a bit of everything, really. I actually collect all kinds of music and paraphernalia. The jukebox is curated by me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, way to go.
Sometimes people even donate some stuff they don't need anymore. I'm pretty well known amongst the patrons for it.
Is the stuff on display over there yours too?
Well, actually, I'm trying to sell those.
You're selling your collection?
Well, I'm only downsizing. That's just a player and a few old records I'm trying to sell for my holiday fund.
Oh, where are you planning to go?
It's going to be a family holiday. Just my son and myself. Mainly for my son, though. We're planning to travel across the whole country, making stops in various cities along the way. I've been planning it for a while now, and trying to save up to make it happen. We could never really afford a vacation while his mother was still around, so...
Whoa. Back up. You have a son? And you were married? You never told me this before you invited me on this date. I mean, well, what happened to her?
I wish I knew.
Oh, she went out for cigarettes one day and never came back, huh?
Jeez.
We fought a lot back then about all kinds of things. When I think back to that time now, it seems like that's all we really did. Argue about petty things that people don't need to argue about. Of course, it's easy to say that after the fact, and when it's already too late. I never would have thought it was bad enough to warrant her doing what she did, though.
What did she do?
One day, she was just gone. Packed up her things and left in the dead of night. Don't know where
Guys,
she
got
went
this.
or what became of her.
Shorten the stick when it comes to relationships. Yikes.
She ding-dong ditched me and then she was gone, I swear. What an immature game.
In the end, I think she just really wasn't ready to be a mother. This was almost 4 years ago now. But yes, that's why I think we need that holiday. To spend some quality time together. It's also why I took that second job in the grocery store. He's going to be turning 9 in a few months, and I want to surprise him with it. He saw this movie where a family goes on vacation across the country, and all kinds of crazy hijinks happened along the way. He loved it so much and asked me all the time when we were going on a vacation like that. I just want to give that to him. I think he really needs it.
You said his birthday's in a few months. Will you be able to afford it?
Well, we're more than halfway there already. With the second job, it really shouldn't be a problem. I'd just like to have more of a buffer, because this holiday will have all the bells and whistles you can imagine.
I see. How about I buy some of those records?
With what money?
Really?
Yes, with government money. Well, you said they're on sale, right? For sale, right?
Well, yes, but
I'll just put it down as expense in regards to my visit here, so it'll all be taken care of.
you would do that?
Hey, maybe after you played after you played me some of that music, I just can't resist. I need those records for myself. Actually, I'll need the player too, because I doubt those are going to work with our own players back home. Besides, I could really use a souvenir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Here, let me get that for you. Here you go.
Keep it. Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
I'm sure of that.
So, I suppose you're back in the game now, huh?
Game? What game?
I meant dating.
What makes you think so?
Well, what's all this? Why'd you ask me out?
Well, you seemed like a nice person, and I wanted to know what you're like.
Do you kiss the hand of every nice person you meet?
I guess you got me there. I suppose it makes my intentions rather obvious, even though I know it won't last. Besides, I'm not sure if I'd call it a game. That's something Bryce would do.
Hey, I'm still right here.
Yes, and you're still under my table. So shut up.
It's a new underwear game called the Game of Thongs.
And that was terrible.
I don't got thongs.
Yes. Anyways, I'd prefer to take things slower and have a lasting relationship.
Damn it! Now you have me picturing all of them in a thong.
Thong.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Oh, hi.
Anyways, well, I think both can be fun.
Whatever works for you.
Why'd you ask me out if you know it's not gonna last, though?
Well, Bryce told me about you. You know, it made me realize that I've got to get out there again.
So the first thing you do is ask out the strange visitor from an exotic place? To be honest, did you just ask me out because I was human?
Not only. I figured you could tell me more about how humans date and, well, perhaps give me some advice.
I'm not sure if my experience would be worth anything here.
Breed
I mean,
faster
well,
than
I mean, I've been kind of dating a couple of dragons, but, forget I said that. Forget I said that.
and dating dragons, but they all just die.
Yeah, every dragon you date dies.
Yeah, they get shot. They get shot or kicked, man, dude. I'm starting to think
You'll be known as the Black Widow.
Oh, hey.
Oh, giving him the bad name.
Gold Widow, thank you very much.
Ooh, she's owning it.
I say
Well,
she a gold digger.
You're bound to have a different perspective of everything that goes on here. Maybe you pick up on things we haven't considered. Honestly, I just want to hear your opinion.
Well, I found
Mel
your
just takes
species
out
is.
life insurance on her dates.
I found your species is very sensitive at a certain spot at the base of the tail.
Ooh, my.
It's, but you know, it's not just about dating, you know.
Well, let's talk about dating if you're interested in that. I doubt I'll be able to have a frank conversation about this with just anyone I meet here.
Right? I think by now you've got a taste of how Bryce is with these kinds of things. He likes messing around. It seems like he's got someone new every couple of months.
Well, he's kissing and telling.
He's not a bro.
Well, Zhang hasn't been the one kissing.
We kissed her hand.
He's telling on Bryce's kissing.
Yes. That's not the same as kiss and tell. That's kiss your hand and gossip.
It's show and tell.
Oh. No, we haven't got to that part yet.
Well,
I mean, Bryce did.
Well, you should see him on some nights and how people just swarm about him. Can't blame him for that, though. He's a popular guy.
Yes, I'm irresistible.
The human doesn't have a tail.
Do you envy him?
No, I don't want what he has, but I'm finding it hard to find just one prospective partner, though. You'd think I'd pick up on these things while working, but then it's typically not long-term relationships that are formed around here.
I see.
See, I don't exactly have much free time to put myself out there. I'm also not getting any younger, and don't forget that I already have a child to take care of. That doesn't make things easier, you know? In a way, you're just dating the person. You're not just dating the person, you're dating the kid, if you know what I mean.
I would suggest you phrase that a little differently.
Well, yes, you're dating a family.
There we go.
Better. Now that just sounds wrong. Yep, there we go.
You've seen this before.
Oh, shush. You know what I mean. It could make things rather difficult, that's all.
Alright. Well, maybe we have to work on your approach. What's the first thing you notice about a person?
Well, it's more their personality.
Really?
I met so many people here every day. I meet so many people here every day. When they're customers, the thing that always stands out about them most is how they treat their servers.
Gotta watch out for them Karens.
Or Anna's.
Yeah, the Anna.
Yeah, I was supposed to say like Anna.
I see.
I'm here to talk. I'm here to order.
I'm important.
Besides, I'm not interested in relationships based on looks. I like talking to people and getting to know them that way. This also makes the whole thing harder for me, because I have to invest a lot more time to find out if we're compatible. You know, if a relationship doesn't work out for Bryce, he can just find someone else the next day. But for me, the process could take a few months.
You need to loosen up, man.
I can't imagine. Well,
Shove this into your maw and shut it.
What?
There.
You
That beer ought
won't,
to
mate.
keep him quiet
You
for a little
won't.
while.
You won't.
I don't think there's a recipe for success I could give you, though.
Why not?
Well, for starters, you don't have the right plants in this world.
You don't have a mixing bowl large enough for this.
You seem to be doing pretty well already. You're nice and polite. I don't think you need anything different.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, sure, it may take a while to find someone, but I don't think there are any shortcuts for what you're trying to do. Just keep going, and it will happen eventually. Besides, you got some time to figure things out for yourself, with your vacation coming up, right?
That is true. It'll be an eye-opening experience in a number of ways. Maybe the relationship front is going to be one of them.
Now that's the right attitude.
On that note, maybe we should call it a night. It is pretty late.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I want to thank you for a wonderful evening.
Likewise.
And not to mention the advice and for buying my stuff.
You're welcome.
Be safe and take care. Maybe I'll see you some other time.
Or maybe some other timeline. Maybe. And I'll see you later, Bryce.
I was gonna say this would be a good thing. I'm actually gonna have to head out here. I got work very, very balls early tomorrow, so I just gotta.
All right,
boogie
all right.
woogie.
You take
Have a
it
good
easy.
night.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Take care, y'all. It
nights.
was fun.
Night night.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
So what's your status with him now? No status.
Yeah, no
Aw, we
status.
can't see him.
Yeah, the side ones don't have a status.
Ah.
Anyways, I'm just making sure I got the right one. That's chapter 1. I know I saved you.
That was a long side quest, just to point that out.
That was
I
fun.
didn't think the waiter has such a deep backstory.
Well,
You'd
that is
be
the nice thing about this
surprised.
game is every character has a story.
Okay, this
it's
one.
like they spun the wheel.
And just
on
wait until
tragic
you see how they
backstories.
interconnect.
Okay, so
Oh my god, what kind of backstory does the lunch have?
Why does this gaming game have such in-depth lore?
gonna
I thought
speed-
we're just smooching dragons here.
so we're gonna speed through Bryce because we've already done Bryce already. I'm pretty sure the system's gonna interrupt soon.
Yes.
Hey, Mel. Good to see you.
Your face.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. You too. Wait a minute. Something seems different here.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's it. We're both sober.
I thought we weren't going to mention about that.
Right. Sorry. I was just trying to make a joke.
Don't mind the chaos. This is just a temporary arrangement.
It looks,
There it is.
it looks like you've seen this before. Get to the end of this scene. Yes. As you wish.
As you wish, master.
Oh my god, she's that whisper. Davwyn! Are you a genie in the bottle?
Well, that's what just keeps making me think of over and over again. Every time she does the "as you wish," it's like every time it's like, "What? Did I just make a mistake here?" No, it's perfectly fine. To each their own. It's like, no, come on.
TV shadows.
Not Aeros Reed, dang it. Shush.
No, exactly. It sounds like Wesley from The Princess Bride.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought someone got that.
What's this, I dream of genie?
Shut up,
got
Wesley.
Are we quite finished?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's getting pretty late. I still have to prepare some stuff for tomorrow. Can you find your way out?
Yep, I know the way back this time. I'm not going to accidentally run into through that old lady's house again this time.
Yes, that one's a bit kooky. Anyways, I'll see you soon, Pat.
See you. All right. Now we have Anna.
Oh boy.
My favorite.
And just on time. Now, where is she? Hello? What's this? Looks like a message. Something came up the last second. Wait for me. It shouldn't be too long. Anna. I guess at the last second is meant to be a literal sense here. Or else she could have just called me. Guess we're playing the waiting game then. Hey, it's been like an hour. My patience is slowly but surely running out. Let's wait.
Oh no, did you miss her?
Oh, I've already waited this long. Oh, I guess I can wait a little longer. Not sure who in the world record holder for most patient person is, but I'm now feel like I'm a contender. I'm not signed of her though. I believe this. I'm gonna actually save though, just in case.
I think that you've missed her.
I don't.
Go to her lab. All right.
Like missed her forever.
I'm gonna store some sweet lab equipment. That's the least she can do. Make me wait. Or maybe I'll just wait inside. Staying around here is getting rather tedious. Pushing the door does nothing. What's pulling? Guess I'm out of options here. Hey, what's this? At the bottom of the door, I wonder if an envelope was noticeably sticking out. Let's take it. Well, at the corner, there's no holding the envelope in my hands. No, I gotta pass the time somehow, right? Let's see. And appointments for the next month. Treatment plan. Dr. Valletto. I probably shouldn't be looking at this. Quickly, I put the letter back in the envelope and pushed it through the gap of the door. You look at Anna's envelope. Naughty.
What are you looking at?
Your beautiful door. Where have you been all this time?
Reading comprehension must not be your strong suit, because I know clearly said I'll be back soon.
Note to self. The word
Again.
soon now refers to around the time span of over 2 hours when waiting for a scheduled appointment.
Did you say that she's a nice person?
She
Has
says she's my
I've heard
favorite.
that line before.
Has it really been that long? Certain didn't feel like it, did it? Alright, I am sorry making you wait.
Losing track of time happens to the best of us.
Well, it happens to me all the time. I guess we missed our movie.
Can't we see a late screening or something?
That was the late screening. The theater's closed now.
Maybe we should reschedule then.
That won't work. At least not for me. Today was the only day I could leave early. I don't have another chance anytime soon.
So what can we do now?
Maybe the coffee place is still open? I don't know.
I guess it's better than nothing, right?
closed as well.
That's just peachy. Why do you keep working so late anyway?
Because what I'm doing is important.
I understand wanting to see things through to completion. How long have you been working on your current project?
Not long enough to finish it.
That's not good. You're gonna burn yourself out.
So what?
Is your work really worth jeopardizing your own health over? You're not gonna help anyone if you're dead.
If I don't finish this, no one else will. No one else even can. Besides, I was really late today because I got your stupid blood work early.
You had the test results?
Yeah, want to know what I have to say about them?
Definitely.
Okay, how much you know about genetics?
A little bit, I guess.
Don't worry, I'll put the words that are easy for you to understand. I'll use small words. To start off, I found on average about 90% of your genes are homogeneous to our species. That means the same. That means a lot, but put it in perspective, about 50% of your DNA is also shared for fruit. To further elaborate, you and your human neighbor back home are probably around 99.9% genetically similar. If you compare the various sentient species we have here to each other, they would be around 95-97% similar. As for exactly all this tells us, although a match about 90% sounds like a lot, it's not. As much as you might think. So for two beings from a different world altogether, that's quite remarkable. Beyond DNA, the biggest similarity between us is in the brain structure. But that's not surprising considering our high-level cognitive ability.
I'll surprise Maverick.
What do you mean?
He doesn't seem to like humans very much. I'm sure he'll be displeased to know how similar we are.
Oh, he doesn't like anyone, sweetie, really. He's just like me in that way.
Yeah, you two would make a great couple.
You're late for that. I'm already his ex-girlfriend.
Really? How'd that go?
Not how you might think. It went pretty well for a while, at least. But in the end, we both got too absorbed in our jobs, realized we have drifted apart too much, and agreed it would be better if we just broke up. No, I still respect him for the work he does. I mean, we even used to solve crime together. I'll be in the lab, running tests, and he'll be out in the field, chasing after the perps. Oh, those were good times.
I guess
nowadays... Oh, sorry, that's you.
I guess nowadays he just chases after me. and not in that way. Not in that way.
Well, you can't exactly chase tail because you don't have one. What?
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. At least not that way. But if you know him, maybe you can help me out.
I certainly can't help you if you don't tell me what's going on.
Okay, but this is just between us, alright?
Sure, whatever.
Maverick is convinced I'm an accomplice of a crime. He made a point to tell me that he's searching for proof to illegally arrest me, or worse.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
Really?
It's nothing. He can't find any proof that doesn't exist.
Still, it doesn't feel nice to be threatened and stalked, especially by someone like him.
Oh, that's just him. He gets way too into it once he gets his sights on something.
I noticed.
It's his job. What do you expect?
Oh, I just wish he'd just leave me alone.
He wasn't always like this, you know? A couple years ago, he was assigned to this one case. He was still relatively new on the force, young and eager to help, then reality came crashing down on him. There was a serial killer who shook up the whole town. The victims were apparently eaten.
Hannibal.
Ooh.
We later found out the killer's actions were a result of a degenerative disease which brought his feral nature to the foreground. At that point, he was just a wild animal, turned into a cannibal that hunted under the shadow of night. Everyone in town was up in arms, terrified that they'll be next. The police did everything they could. A curfew was instated and patrols guarded the streets at night, and then they found him munching on his fifth victim. Poor little Maverick was not prepared for what he could find.
Stand back, Maverick. I'll handle this.
I guess, Shadow?
Shadow left.
Shadow left already.
Then Sky?
Sky?
All right. Miles?
It was his brother.
Step away from the body, Miles.
Miles couldn't comprehend their words, only saw rivals who wanted to take away his prey. And he wasn't about just let go without a fight. Miles raised his head from his kill, blood dripping from his maw. The officer's breaths were smothered by his deathly stillness of the night. Fangs bared, the feral dragon snarled and stood strong in front of his meal, prepared to protect it from the two who intruded upon his territory.
Whatever this is, Miles, it's over. Don't make it worse now.
And there's
In an instant, Miles upon Bryce. They clashed in a flurry of teeth and claws. Miles had advantage with his small frame and quick movements, and Bryce could not get a clear hit on him. It all happened so fast that Maverick didn't know what to do. They rolled on the ground, and Bryce ended up on his back as helpless as a turtle. Miles pinned him and clamped his jaws on his neck. Bryce's claws were the only thing preventing Miles biting down, and they were slipping, slick with blood and quivering, fatigued, as he tried to push him off.
Get off of me!
For a brief moment, Bryce thought he'd meet his end, when the jaws suddenly relaxed, and he was able to dislodge them. When he looked up, he saw that Maverick has managed to get to Miles from behind. He bit through his brother's neck from above. Blood flowed down Maverick's jaws and over Miles' lifeless body. Bryce had been saved, but the young dragon wore a wide-eyed, empty stare.
now we get that's Maverick's backstory and why he is the way he is.
Maverick blamed himself for not taking better care of his brother. He knew Miles had problems, and he was taking medication for it, but he wished he had done something more to help him. The medication wasn't the right one, by the way. Maverick takes solace in the fact that he was able to save Bryce, but he's never been the same since that incident. Now he scrutinizes everyone and everything.
I'm not sure how that's supposed to help me.
It doesn't, but now you know why he is the way he is. It's not unusual for him to act like this, so you might, well, just have to wait it out. Anyway, let's get back to your test results. Since you were so interested, did you want a copy?
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
No problem.
I heard you also wanted Riz's blood.
Of course, I invited him over too, but that was before you arrived here.
And I thought what we had was so special.
No, it is. Reza was too stuck up to agree to anything.
You wouldn't even participate in an auxiliary round of trivia board games?
Not even that. Can you believe it?
I can almost see the sarcasm dripping from your mouth.
Still, it's kind of a shame. It would have been interesting to compare your blood to his.
What a shame indeed.
Let's just enjoy our... Oh, sorry, it's you. I keep forgetting, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Well, let's just enjoy our romantic date. In the back alley of a wonderful coffee shop.
Of course.
Unless you want to take this someplace else.
What, you don't like hanging around a dirty back alley?
I'd usually prefer someplace inside.
Hey, I bet you never had a date in an alley before.
I haven't. Not sure if I ever wanted to.
Where's your sense of adventure, Mel?
Oh, hang on. There it is. Yes, I can feel the adventure kicking in. I'm getting kinda hungry though. I figured we'd be having a meal on our date.
What? You can't go a few hours without having to stuff your face? I could offer you a handful, I don't know, dirt? Is that your taste, Mel? You want to eat dirt?
I'll pass.
I'm afraid it's all we have on the menu. Well, I know one place that never closes. Alright, let's go there.
Sure. After several minutes of walking, Anna led me to the outskirts of town. We arrived at a farmhouse. On one side, fields stretched toward the horizon, and the other were lush green hills with fenced populations of animals.
What kind of restaurant is... Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I keep getting confused. because they put the dragon on the screen. I see the dragon. I thought it's me. So I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Just keep an eye on the name, the color of the name. If it's gold, it's me. If it's her color, it's her.
Okay.
What kind of restaurant is this supposed to be?
Salt serve.
Oh, you're a bad girl, Anna.
Oh, I know. How well can you hunt?
Me?
Oh no! Did she seriously take you to somebody's farm to steal their cattle?
Yes.
Yes.
Even if I knew how, it's not like I have any equipment here. And have you noticed my hands and flat teeth?
Equipment? Oh, what a sissy. You got hands and teeth. What more do you need?
Sharp
hello.
hands and claws.
Long range weapon, maybe?
Claws, longer teeth, a digestive system that's capable of digesting raw meat without dying.
A knife, at least?
Us humans were designed to have tools.
Do you see the easily opposable thumbs here?
They do more than just play video games, you know.
Like fire, I suppose even you couldn't use that. Alright, since I'm apparently the one who is capable of acquiring food, I'll be right back.
Anna walked over to a fenced enclosure of animals that reminded me of sheep. She crouched and squeezed herself through the bars, after which I lost sight of her. Waiting game 2.0. Start. It took only a couple minutes for her to return, dragging one of the animals behind her with her now bloody jaws and hands.
Dinner's ready.
And still the romantic music is playing.
Oh God, jeez.
What kind
They
of
all do this, or just her?
just her? Well, I mean, in scenes anyways. I mean, all the dragons are capable of hunting like this, but
Okay, I know the runners are supposed to be a little raptor-like, but I didn't expect you to be dating an actual raptor.
Yeah.
What kind of animal is this?
It's called a mouflon. Anyways, which part would you prefer? See how nice I am? I mean, letting you get to choose first. Are you a thigh or a breast girl?
And just like that, I'm not hungry anymore.
Meanwhile, other audience members are more hungry.
Unfortunately, that would instantly cut off the date.
Yes, that would.
Rump roast or offal?
The awful is as you might think it is.
It's awful.
Awful is awful?
It's pronounced awful.
It is pronounced awful.
Yeah, but what is it?
It is the intestines.
So it's awful. Let's go for a rump roast.
No problem.
So are you gonna wake up in the hospital in the next morning here?
Using one of her claws, she skinned the dead mouflon and divided it into various pieces.
Do you want yours grilled or raw?
Grilled.
Grilled.
Unless prepared properly, raw meat carries a significant risk of disease for us.
I think mouflon is one of the French words for sheep.
How inept can you species even be? You can't hunt on your own, you need tools to help you every step, you don't even have claws to cut things up. I'm not sure how you could even survive in the wild.
It's called intuition, dear.
Seriously? What god did you piss off to end up like this?
Oh wow.
We didn't piss him off. Our god just really inept.
Our god just doesn't like us.
Remade in God's image.
Evolution. I guess after millions of years of evolution, we just decided that we didn't need those abilities anymore. Instead, we got very articulate hands and arms, and our upright stance. Those let us do many other things. Sadly, they're not as fun. Like taxes.
Like what?
Taxes. Well, who builds everything in your society? Who's responsible for the delicate tasks like assembling electronics, manufacturing, cooking, or bartending?
Oh, that's mostly us, the runners. We got proper hands, after all.
Now, compared to your arms to mine, ours is much longer and have way more mobility. Especially our fingers. They have an incredible amount of articulation. And look, I can bend mine like this.
Come to find out, your particular character is double jointed.
Just freak her out, like make her just end the date right there, just by doing that.
Yeah. Watch this, Anna. You do the Vulcan symbol. She goes.
It just walks away.
The difference between you and me is about as big as the difference between you and another of your species. Just imagine what we could do with our advantages.
Oh, you think you can school me?
Sure again.
Don't get cocky. You overcome the limitations of individual species within all our technology.
I mean, same with us. Actually, we have technology back home that is far superior to yours. Well, before... No, never mind.
Collapse.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
except
other
for those
than the generators.
I would love to see it though. We already gathered plenty of information on your tech from the databases contained on the PDAs. What will you do when we catch up?
Oh, if you get there, you'll see. She opened her maw wide, before a liquid shot from both corners of her mouth, and onto the ground below. The parts onto the ground below the parts of the mouflon she had prepared. After a few seconds, the liquid burst into flame, heating up our dinner. Oh, that's a neat trick.
I bet you wish you could do that, huh?
Yes.
Honestly, that would be wicked cool.
Right? It comes in handy.
How does it work anyway? Don't you ever burn your mouth? I mean, okay. Me outside the game knows could tell how it works, considering it's two separate sprays in the mouth, and obviously they join together to create the chemical reaction.
Mm-hmm.
It is some very, very delicate science, making it combust far enough from the threshold of the mouth that they don't burn themselves, though.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. They're actually two different components. They only catch on fire when a sufficient quantity of both is present.
Ta-da!
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
That is kind
Posing
of
all sexy, like with blood going down her neck.
The flames weakened.
It's like, did you steal the cattle out of my garden? No, completely covered in blood.
What's that then? I was merely defending
God.
myself.
No.
The dragon version of somebody stealing an apple from somebody's apple tree is a dragon making off one of their cattle.
Well, at this point, I think it's a sheep.
It's
Well,
ketchup.
cattle. I'm calling it that generically, but
Alright,
Anyways,
I'll be right back.
Okay. I was
If
gonna
you
say
want to
that.
keep going,
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say though, it's ketchup. See, we're performing a play. We're doing some method acting.
method indeed.
If Shadow was here, we'd definitely start the whole strawberry thing again.
Strawberry jam, yeah.
The flames weakened. What?
No, go ahead.
The flames weakened and grew smaller until they went out, revealing steamy, appetizing pieces of meat, including there was also there was also our food. Help yourself, darling. I'm not sure how long Corgi is going to be. I grabbed a piece, but dropped it as soon as I felt the heat of my fingertips. God damn it! I forgot about fire hot.
Darn dragons and their heat resistance.
Ouch! It's still
I'll
hot.
be right back myself for just a quick moment.
Okay. Welcome back, Corgi. I heard you giggle there.
Thanks. Yeah. Can't take a little heat, huh? Well, not too bad.
Unaffected by its temperature, she took a piece into her hand, tore a chunk out of it with her teeth, and started chewing. I guess your scales are a good insulator.
Evidently so.
So, how does it taste?
Just wonderful. Stolen goods always taste best. I can only picture the old farmer reduced to tears after he discovers one of his precious mouflons is gone.
You're a wild one, Anna.
Thanks. I could teach you a thing or two. I think she'd be cool enough for your sensitive little fingers now.
Carefully, I grabbed one of the pieces, which by now had indeed cooled down enough not to burn me anymore, and took a bite. It was a little bland, I had to admit, but not bad for something that was alive less than an hour ago and prepared in the wild. Could use a little more, could use a little pepper though. Needs more pepper.
How do you like your Mufan a la Anna? Are you...
I could use a few spices. It's a little bland. I think I could use a little spice. It needs more pepper.
I'm not one to destroy a perfect good piece of meat with stupid vegetables. I bet you can put some grass on if you like.
That's not quite the same thing. You know it.
I think that was the wrong response.
There you go, Mel, in the Twitch
Yeah,
chat.
definitely the wrong response.
Give me some pepper.
Does that make it a white scrub, or is that redeemable?
I'm not entirely sure, but that was the wrong response.
How often do you just go and hunt your own?
Only when necessary, or when I feel like it. I still go to fancy restaurants because I can afford it, but they don't mean as much to me. For me, it's all about the experience. One is necessary better than one than the other.
I can see your point. This was unusual, but fun. I'm never repeating myself though. I can see your point. This certainly isn't how I thought the evening would go, but it was still pretty fun.
Anyways, I'm stuffed.
Me too. There's still plenty left over. What are you gonna do with it all?
We can just leave it here. Hey, maybe the old farmer will help himself to it.
How nice of us to leave some for him.
Yeah, he should pay me for cooking it too. We're leaving him such a nice meal. We should probably leave before that senile has-been wakes up from his evening nap.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, that was interesting. And also, you clean up pretty fast.
Oh, wait a minute. I got something for you. Here you go. Your test results. Black on white.
Thanks, but did you really need to spend all that extra time getting this done today?
I just want to get it over and done with when I have the chance.
Maybe you should start thinking about not working so late on a regular basis. Might do you some good, Anna.
Why do you think so?
I'm just saying, if it usually gets as bad as it did today, that's not a good sign.
I just didn't pay any attention to time. But I guess it's probably because I barely go out anyway. And I didn't even think about watching the clock. Alright, point taken.
So, what are you going to do?
I'll think about it. You know, now that this date is officially over, if I don't work overtime every single day, I could fit you in for your end of the deal.
Of course you didn't forget about that.
I'll let you know the details, or just call me if I forget.
Sure.
I know what she's researching.
So
Me
do
three.
I. Ooh, we got the leadership card this time.
How to Lay a Human by Anna.
And careful, they might think of the other lay.
Now, this should have be different, so I'm going to quickly check one thing. Okay, so we're good there, and we're good there.
And no one's dead.
Well, it wouldn't show until after the scene. Otherwise, spoilers. The morning sun declared the arrival of a new day and woke me from my vivid dreams. Memories of my home, enclosed within the towering perimeter wall, raced through my head. And also dreams of a wild night with a raptor girl. But that was something different. I think that was the meat talking. The peaceful landscape outside my apartment, the apartment windows, stood in defiance of those old thoughts. The raptor part. Rolling hills and blue sky were familiar to me now, and the purity of the sight gave me hope. And that hope was dashed by ding down the door.
Mel, please come with me.
What's going on? You sound serious.
The chief will explain everything once we arrive.
Okay.
Hey, Chief. Mel is here.
Thanks, Sebastian. You can deal with the situation here while I talk to Mel, alright?
Of course.
Well, I've got some really bad news.
I'm starting to think I didn't do things right. Well, what is it?
You know Anna, right?
I met her, yes.
Met her.
Oh.
How about her assistant?
Hey, I did do things right.
You're excited because the system dies.
Well,
Yeah, me
he
too.
wasn't very nice to us.
I met him once or twice.
Not at all.
Well, that's him.
See, if we hadn't taken her out the night before, because she wasn't there.
Huh. Not even a claw sticking out.
Because he at least gets some respect. Anna has a history.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm alright. Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just get this over with. Bryce nodded.
And, here's more bad news. The blood we found on the first victim in town matches the DNA evidence found on the second victim at the power facility. I'm sure you remember that one. Furthermore, the murder weapon and method appear to be the same all across 3 victims, so that's gonna be a big problem for you.
Why is that?
Well, because with these 3 murders, Reza now qualifies as a serial killer. We won't be able to keep this whole thing quiet for much longer. The higher authorities, including the ministry in charge of your whole visit, will know about this soon. And I have no idea what will happen once they do.
I'm not sure what to say about that.
I don't want to worry you, but we can be sure that action will be taken soon. I've been considering this possibility for a while and think it might be best if you went back to your own world for now. This way, we can take action before the ministry does, and before all this becomes public. If we wait, we don't know exactly what they'll do or how the public will react. With everything going on, I'll be quite frank with you. It's too dangerous to stay here.
No.
No?
This will be the worst possible time for me to leave. We've given up our PDAs, and hardly have anything to show for it. We are owed several more generators. And let's not forget Reza's still missing. If I leave now, the only thing I return home with is my life. I'll have lost everything else. We need those generators, Bryce. I have no idea if your authorities will continue to uphold our deal, or what they do to Reza. But I'm not leaving until this is over.
If that's your decision, then so be it. Either way, I've got your 6.
Thank you, Bryce. Looks like you've seen this before. Skip to the next section. Yes, I want to skip ahead. As you wish. Loser. What? Nothing. Alright, what should I do? Well, we can't exactly do the kid thing, but we still haven't visited the store regardless, and we've already done the orb thing. We don't need to do that anymore. So, let's visit the store. Oh, it's her again. Break. Done.
Yeah. Well, if you've mixed up the prescriptions again, then I can't help you. I can't refill this one. We're just about to close, so you'll have to bring the right one tomorrow. Hello, Mel. How can I help you? Actually, I'm just about to close up here. If you could please make it quick.
I'm here on the behalf of the police, and I was hoping you could answer a few questions.
I see. Well, I don't mind as long as you make it quick. I have to leave for my other job soon. Farah, what are you still doing here? I already told you, you have to come back tomorrow.
Look at her. She has a little bit of a tear in her eye.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, sadness.
Here, have a lolly on the house. I guess she didn't want it.
What's the deal with her, anyway?
Well, I'm not sure what's up with her lately. This isn't the first time this has happened. One time the doctor forgets to issue a new prescription, and another time she brings me an expired one instead of the new one. She isn't exactly the brightest, but this is unusual, even for her. So what did you want to know?
Well, as I said, this is about the ongoing police investigation. You reported seeing something yesterday evening, and any information you have could help. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
Of course. This was after I came back from my second job, so around the corner, around 2 or 3 in the morning. It was dark, and I couldn't make out much, but the police requested that anything unusual be reported.
And what did you see?
There was a human-like figure walking away from the production facility. Seemed to be in a hurry, too.
And you were sure that this was a human, right?
Unmistakably so. I couldn't make out any details, though. Honestly, if you were the figure, I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference.
What did you do when you saw it?
Nothing. I was on my way home, and it was a little unusual, but I wouldn't have bothered to mention it under normal circumstances. I only did because of the police request for witnesses.
Do you know what direction the person went?
1 second. It'll be easier if I draw a sketch for you.
That'd be great. Thanks. He grabbed a piece of paper and drew on it with a thick felt-tip pen.
Here. This is the east entry of the facility, and this is where they went.
So, away from the main district.
Well, I guess so. Yes.
Okay, that'll be all. Thanks for your help.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Before deciding my next move, I returned to my apartment for a moment of rest. A small piece of paper had been slipped under my door while I was gone. Don't go to the portal was all it said. I considered the possibility of a hidden message, but that was unlikely. The statement was blunt and quickly scrawled. Someone clearly didn't want me to go to the portal. Why would I go there in the first place? As it was out of order right now, such an action would serve no purpose. I looked outside the window, at the portal's faint silhouette in the distance. Paper rustled between my fingers as I fidgeted with it, wondering about the message's sender and significance. My train of thought was violently interrupted by a sharp burst of gunfire, echoing from the portal. I had to think fast. The gunshots ensured Rez's involvement. He was at the portal. The question was, why? If this was his attempt to flee back to the human world, he would receive a rather unpleasant surprise the moment he would try to use the portal. Or, maybe Sebastian's theory is correct, and Reza held the need to repair the portal, in which case, his escape would be imminent. The gunshots themselves were another question. Was someone trying to stop him? The police patrol may have seen him, and he may be taken by surprise. This could be another murder in progress. But all of his murders were committed with a sharp weapon before now. Not a gun. He didn't want to be heard. Besides, it was only early evening, and the town was still bustling. If Reza wanted to stay hidden, he was doing a rather poor job at it. Of course, there was also the possibility that he wanted to be heard. But who would he want to attract? The police? Maverick? It could easily be a trap for those hunting him, and that technically included me, though I wasn't sure if he knew of my involvement in the investigation. There was also a very real possibility that he knew my apartment was close enough to the portal to hear a gunshot. Maybe a signal for me? Regardless, the words I held in my hands were unmistakable. Don't go to the portal. Which I do. Well, we've done both of them already, and I am pretty sure none of them change yet.
Going
What if
inside
you
is
change if
the
you see-
shortest.
Yeah, and this is the shortest.
I was about to say, would you seeing the administrator again, your precognition wouldn't change that any, would it?
Not significantly.
Ah, okay.
Ultimately, I trusted the mysterious message. Remy's list of phone numbers given to me when he brought me to this apartment in the first place proved to be a valuable tool. I dialed the emergency line and was greeted by a calm voice asking me about my emergency. Okay, I'm going to mention that if we did meet the administrator again before we knew, we would technically say that we met before, and that's the only thing that would change.
Ah, okay, but all else, nothing really happens.
Not until near the end.
Hello, 246. State your emergency.
The gravity of the situation was understood, and I was advised to stay inside until further notice. A team was dispatched to deal with the situation while I waited. From a window, I tried to catch a glimpse of what was going on at the portal, but I couldn't see much. The dark of night was fast approaching. About an hour later, I was informed that the team had searched the perimeter, but no trace of Reza was found. I was given the go-ahead to continue with my investigation, but I was free to stay where I was if I felt unsafe. Well, let's visit the protection facility because there is actually a decent change there considering.
Oh. Anna's not dead.
Blue Dev.
No. Hey, Mel.
Orm, right?
Yep. Did you get a chance to think about what I told you about last time?
Don't worry, I didn't lose your number. They keep me pretty busy, so I don't really have much free time.
Well, if anything changes, give me a call.
I will.
Gotta go now, so take care.
You too. Now this should be the right place.
Oh, it's you. I'm a little busy now, so I'm not sure to take any visitors at the moment.
Oh, I have a few questions about the murder of your colleague.
Is that so? Why'd you go around asking questions like that? It's a matter of human interest?
Actually, yes. You could say so.
Interesting. What's in it for me?
Hey, I already agreed to your tests. I'm not sure what else I could offer you. Besides, I'm working with the police, so your cooperation would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, you work with the police? Now you really have my attention. I want to see where you're going with this. Oh, by all means, go ahead.
Alright, so I want to do a cavity search.
Aura, aura.
That was a freebie, Ara Ara.
I thought it was appropriate.
Can you tell me what happened when you found him?
I might have left early yesterday, but I made it before by coming in early today. For anyone else. That's why I always wanted to find him. I was on my way to the office when I saw him lie in the middle of the hallway in a puddle of his own blood.
What happened the last time you saw him alive?
I saw him yesterday evening. There were some tests I needed to run overnight, so instead of staying late to set them up, I had Aunt Davy do it. That's what colleagues are for, right?
What was your relationship to him?
We were colleagues, nothing more.
I heard that you didn't particularly like him.
Yeah, that's unusual. I don't like most people. He really didn't like me, though.
Why is that?
He was jealous of my success, and it showed.
Well, you seem very calm for someone whose colleague was just murdered.
People die every day. It's a simple fact of life. Besides, I don't see you crying about him either. I didn't know him that well, so it's not like someone I actually cared about died.
Rather cold there,
Again, you say that she's a nice person.
She's just a, I don't know, analytical?
Wait until you see the rest of the story.
Yes.
She is distracted.
Very distracted, and importantly so.
Distracted. That's what you call not caring about other people. Okay.
Well, let's...
Oh, yes. Very distracted.
Let's just say there is an important reason why she's very important reason why she's distracted, and why she has a really good reason why she's doing what she's doing, work-wise.
Yep. Yep.
The world stops spinning for no one. Life goes on. And for me, that means being without an assistant for a while.
Alright, well, that's all. That'll be all. Thank you, Anna.
My pleasure.
Time to head back. You interrogated Anna. Well done, Mel.
I like that the system is so nice to you.
Sometimes. Whew, it's getting late. I better head to the police station now. Do I have everything? Alright. Let's see what Sebastian will say to this. A good thing
I
is...
still can't... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, at least we're not going back to the police station after just leaving it.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that too. It's like, well, at least it's not that again.
There you are, Mel.
Oh, it seems you've taken a liking to Bryce's chair.
Maybe. I could get used to this. Don't tell Bryce, though.
Oh god, this reminds me. Reminds me of a dream. One of my dreams I had last night, where I actually was working for. I was still a human, but I was working for Bryce and doing some stuff for him, and I sat in his chair, and it was. Unfortunately, it was not a proper human chair, so it was very uncomfortable.
You mean you have dreams that aren't always bad?
No, I don't. I don't always have good dreams though. I just have dreams. Most of the time, it's not even. I don't even have that, so I'm lucky to have dreams sometimes these days.
By the way, good job calling the police when you heard Reza. It's too bad he got away again, but maybe a witness will come forward and we'll find out what happened. Now let's take a look at what you've got for me. The witness report from Anna is good, nothing new, but it's nice to have her statement in writing.
And nice to have her alive this time. I mean,
what?
The statement from the store clerk is interesting. We've had few reports of Reza since he went into hiding, so this is helpful. It's another confirmation of his involvement in this whole matter. You did great today, Mel. The police department is glad to have you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that time. That was my finger. Oh, you did well on your third investigation. Awesome. You're stretching that. You. That was even good. That was even a good stretch there, system. You just did. That was just horrible.
Excuse me.
Awesome.
Excuse me, Mel. I was doing my best.
You did well on all the investigations. Phew. Oh, I do what I can. Who are you talking to? Oh, I thought you said something.
I can just see that right now. I do what I can. What did you say? What, Sebastian? What?
I know, and your help is really appreciated. Believe me, especially since we're so short on staff right now. Well, that'll be it for today. I guess I'll contact you if we need anything.
Of course.
See you tomorrow.
See you. Finally, free day. What shall I do? We shall call it a night, unfortunately.
Yes. It's going on 4 hours now.
Well, that's typically how long I stream, but yeah, it's after 12.
Well, thanks, everyone.
Oh, and because we went back, we did save, so of course it kept Zong and Sebastian because we did both their things because they only had the one scene.
Yay!
Yay!
Because the system remembers.
Yeah, I didn't know about that
Always
exploit.
remembers.
I went through like so many times.
Well, I believe it was Shadow that brought it up. I think, or I can't remember who brought it up the other night. I think they brought it up when we were trying to do Lorem and Bryce at the same time, but because I didn't save it at the right time.
Yeah, that was Shadow.
Yeah, that was Shadow.
Yeah. I wonder if you could do this in one playthrough.
I doubt that.
I mean, you could
No.
sort of, but no, actually no.
Okay,
You need to
how
create
far
a mission
could
first.
you get for like really exploiting the save load feature?
You wouldn't be able to do all the side characters, that's for sure. But I believe you'd be able to do at least 4 out of the 5 because I think you do need one full playthrough before you can rescue Anna as well.
Yeah, I remember when I was playing this, I remember there was a particular order that you had to do some of them in. Like, I think the first one that I focused on was Adine.
For me, the first one I focused on was Remy, because Remy was Precious Beam. I did Lorem last. Who did I do second? Well,
You did Blue Dab last? No.
Well, I was focusing on romantic options at the time. I think I did Bryce second, and Anna third, Eden fourth, and then Lorem. Yeah, and then Lorem. I think it was around the fourth or fifth time where I also did Emira's side thing. I did. I know. With a couple of them, I did have to do them twice because they got their bad endings. I think Lorem I actually got good ending first. I didn't get bad ending, or no, actually no, Lorem I did get a bad ending once, I think, and I had to do it again.
I got a bad ending on Anna because I forgot to give her the blood.
I think I gave her the blood for first day because, like, sure, why not? Though I think certain choices I made with Anna at one point, I got her bad ending once, and then I got her good ending the other time. Oh yeah, it was the question error because I got one question wrong. That's kind of screwed up the whole thing. I didn't think to exploit the quick save for that, at least the first time around.
Yes.
Anyways, this was another fun night.
Good night, everybody.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Yep. Hope you all have a good night. We will see you again next time, whenever that will be. We'll plan that ahead before then. But until then, I have been your lovely Queen Mel.
I've been a little Ripper Davwyn. Coco.
I'm here. Good night, everybody.
And I have been the humble guardian Doug, bidding you adieu and have a pleasant evening.
And I'm the one that was late.
And I'm your Wolf of the Void, Dawnbreaker. It has been lovely hanging out with all of you tonight.
And that's been Mel, Dav, Coco, Aeros, Dawn, and Sky.
Jordan.
And there's one more in the mix. Come on.
And
Browse.
me.
There you go.
Yes.
And
There
how
you
about-
go.
And
Please.
Shadow and I forget her name.
And Shadow was here as well, yes.
Yes, Shadow is here.
And yeah, Shinona wasn't here. Didn't show up tonight, unfortunately. So yeah,
But that's alright.
that's alright.